meet! I'm Gory B Movie, and I am fashionably late today because I'm telling you, Mercury's in retrograde, all of my technology hates me, had to pull out a new mic today, had like a billion problems, but you know what? I persevered, dude. I'm like freaking Rocky running up those stairs. Here I am, and I have friends. Friendship is magic. So let's bring in my friends, and we're going to talk about romantic horror movies. It's going to be like a girls' night. It's going to be super fun. Ghouls Night Out. So allow me to introduce Carey from Carey Craves Cinema, Triv from Trivial Theater, and Shannon from Talking Star Wars. And yes, all of their links are in the doobly-doo down below, so you might want to subscribe now before you forget, or you're just going to miss out on awesome stuff. And, like, whose fault is that? It's yours. Yep. Anyway, hey, Horrorhead Heather's here, and Horror Addicts is here, and Austin Allman's here. That's the most tasty name I have ever heard. It's Ray Alexander and Fiore Grimaldi. Fiore Grimaldi, like, that's a ride or die person. Like, they're here for a lot of the streams, and I appreciate that. I noticed that. So, what I love about horror movies is horror can encompass just about any other genre, you know, in a way that I don't think other genres do. So you can have romantic horror, you can have sci-fi horror, you can have, like, dramatic horror, anything. But today, we're talking about romantic horror, and so I'm curious to see how you guys take this, because you can go one of a couple ways. There are horrific movies about romance, where I'm not going to say they're necessarily romantic, but something like Together. It's about a relationship. Does it give me the warm feels? No, it gives me some pretty nasty feels, actually. But you can also talk about the ones that give you hearty, fluttery feelings. So I've got a bunch of movies here, and in no particular order. I've got some I want to share. I know you guys came prepared, but we're just going to bounce around, talk about some movies. And Paula has a question. What up, Paula? What's your question? Okay, here we go. Paula says, Gory, if you and your friends like Star Wars, do you and your friends think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Raven from Knights of the Old Republic? So you're making a lot of assumptions here. That A, all of my friends like Star Wars, which, I mean, I think a lot of people do. But are all of my friends smart enough to know what a Darth Raven is, or even if that's how you pronounce it? In the case of me, that would be a no. But let's ask the panel.
Yes, I could see that.
Well, of course you would, talking Star Wars. She's cheating. She's cheating.
The name gives it away.
Yeah. Great.
Yep.
Like, that's like asking me about Brain Dead. It's in the name. Of course I know Brain Dead, but I'm too dumb to know what I know what a Keanu Reeves is. Those are lovely. But what about you guys? Triv, Carey, thoughts on this?
I'm out on this one because I don't really watch Star Wars at all, so.
But do you like Star Wars?
I don't really care much.
So you don't like it, but there's possibilities. Triv, thoughts?
I mean, yeah.
All I can say is that we're all like dust in the wind. Whoa.
We got Doc Mortis in the chat, which is awesome because we're having a Ghouls Night Out, and Doc Mortis and I were in Freaky Girls Live together, so, you know, good. Yay. And Jack Doobie said, we got a pretty cool group here. All right, so Fiore Grimaldi wants to know what our favorite movie is, and then we're going to get into some sharing of movies. So I may not get to all your things in the chat, but of course, if you always want my attention, throw money at me with a super chat, and then I'll be like, what? I just noticed your comment. How odd. Anyway, to start things off, and just so that everyone can get to know you, describe a little bit about what your channel is and what your favorite scary movie is. Or not.
I don't know who wants to go
Who wants
first.
to go first? Who wants to go first, though?
You go first since you just started talking.
Yeah.
Right. So my name is Shannon, and I'm talking Star Wars, obviously, and I do like multi-fandom stuff right now. Like if there's a certain movie coming out, like Scream 7, for example, I do like theories or predictions, whatever.
That's awesome.
So yeah. And probably Scream, even though I kind of hate it. Like, how dumb does, like, Drew Barrymore have to be, for example? Like, she's...
Drew Barrymore, Angel Among Us, is never dumb.
No, but, like, she could have, like, picked up the frying pan is, like, what I mean. That she had the popcorn and, like, Scream, for example.
It was Jiffy Pop. You can't assault someone with Jiffy Pop. We're having
sure,
a
you
No, I
can
mean,
assault
like the
people
frying
with
pan,
anything.
though.
You
Like
can
the frying pan in
assault them
general,
with
though.
salt.
She hasn't. Casey Becker don't have a violent bone in her body. She was at a loss there. Plus, it's a stressful situation, guys.
It is. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll go next then. I'm Carey from Carey Craves Cinema. I love every genre imaginable, and I will watch bad movies. I'll watch good movies. I'll watch whatever mood I'm in, really. I love them all.
Aw. They're all like little stray puppies at the shelter, and you're like, I love you too.
I'll scoop you all up and I'll hug you.
Yes. Triv.
My name is Triv. I'm from Trivial Theater. I do quite a array of things. Mostly, I try to do horror of the good, bad, and obscure nature. I also do riffs
We do
on
the same thing.
yeah. And then I also do riffs on PSAs as well as movies with various collaborators. And my go-to favorite movie is Vincent. I'm always a Vincent Price fan, so Theater of Blood is my go-to for him.
Ooh, good choice. And
Okay.
I mean, you guys know what this channel is probably, but I don't know. You guys might be here because like one of my awesome guests lured you here. So I am Gory B Movie, and I talk about B movies and forgotten favorites, and just I like to kind of take a lot of movies that people dismiss as just being ridiculous and point out the value in them, because I think a lot of these movies, like Carrie and I just did a watch party of Killer Clowns. It's a very well made, well acted film. So that's pretty much what I do here. And my favorite scary movie is, I mean, there's like 3 I'd rotate all the time, but I think the one I watch the most is The Craft, because Mama loves The Craft, right? It's good shit. All right, so I'm excited. Let's talk about some romantic movies. So I didn't put mine in any particular order, and I don't want to like say the same ones you guys said, so I just have a whole bunch. And yeah, I figure you guys are gonna have some really good ones too. So I've got some paper here to take notes. Maybe you guys will have some I don't know about that can add to my watch list. I feel like I'm in school already. I love school so much. I was like the girl who had like the different highlighters, and then the, retyped my notes.
You better have had the glitter pens.
I did. Like it's I like to be really nerdy and take notes and make spreadsheets for everything, but I also want it to look cute. So there's that. Anyway, I used to have these cute little bats that would go on the end of my pencils.
Aww.
Life was good. I was like a little happy goth girl. Anyway, so kids, I think we should just start shooting out movies like those freaking t-shirts at a football game. We'll start with Carrie, and then we'll go down to Shannon, and then up to Triv, then up to me. So it's like a okay? Also, look at my cool shirt and how romantic it is. All right.
Yep. Really
I
romantic.
love that.
Thank you.
I love that.
It makes my boobs look romantic because you got Tiffany and Checky. It's cool. They are really like a close couple. Ever since they came in, which was like 2 years ago, they're always kind of close together. So
yeah,
that was TMI. Anyway, Carrie.
I have I have them as 10, 9, 8, 7, whatever, but it's not necessarily like an actual
you can
ranking
do it
or anything
you want. If you want to rank it, not rank it, yeah, I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Okay, well, my 10th one is Lisa Frankenstein.
Oh,
love this.
I rewatched it today, and I fell in love with it all over again. I love everything about it. I love Diablo Cody. I think her writing is phenomenal. If her words painted a picture, it would be the most vivid picture imaginable. And Zelda Williams, Robin Williams' daughter, is the director, and I think she did a phenomenal job. And the actors are fantastic. I mean, come on. Catherine Newton, Cole Sprouse, they did great. And the romance is beautiful.
I agree. Like, I was kind of frustrated in that movie because she's so obsessed with the guy who gets his dong cut off. Spoilers. And like, he seems perfectly adorable, the creature guy. So, but she figures it out at the end. So it's all good. I thought it was
And
very
she gets
sweet.
the best part of him anyway.
Exactly. Exactly. And you guys can jump in, like, whenever someone talks about one, we can jump in and share our thoughts in it, or we can just move on to the next one. You know, we can just do that. I don't care. All right, then Shannon, hit us. And also, guys, like, you guys don't need to do the polite, like, lady thing and wait till everyone's done talking. Just, like, jump in there like critters going after a, you know, hot dog.
Nice.
I mean, grr.
Yep. So mine's this 2009 horror romantic movie called In the Eyes of a Killer, where there's like this blind guy that gets surgery from a killer that's like on death row, and like he takes over possession, kind of. Like he murders all of like the victims' families in like kind of romantic ways.
Ooh, like how?
Like he pretends to like be a nice guy, and then he like ends up trying to strangle his character's wife and everything. And like one of my favorite actors is in it, one of my celebrity crushes.
Who's that?
His name is Louis Mandylor. He also directed the movie.
Oh, very cool, very cool. So is
And
this
he's,
like
main
a
creepy.
cautionary romantic tale or like a swoon romantic tale?
Probably more of like a psychotic one or like a toxic maybe. But yeah.
So swoon.
Yeah.
Nice. I haven't heard of this one. I'm adding this to the watch list.
I haven't heard
Heck
it either,
yeah.
so I'm
I haven't
kind
either.
of intrigued.
Is this a foreign film? No, it says it's in English. But the
Yeah, the
poster's not.
director is Australian.
Very cool. That's cool. I'm adding that to the watch list.
Heck yeah.
I'm intrigued.
I am intrigued
Absolutely.
too. Full of intrigue.
I'll make you watch it, Carrie.
Nice. All right. Jack says he's never seen that one, so yeah, we'll have to check it out. And BLUESKY is here. Hello. Triv, hit me with a movie.
Phantom of the Paradise. This one's kind of
I haven't
the
seen this one.
oh, it's
Neither.
fantastic across the board. Kind of Phantom of the Opera.
I know
kind of
Doc
tale.
loves this, and they are in the
Oh.
chat.
I wish I would have seen this movie so much sooner than what I did. The music is incredible. It's got this incredible 70s aesthetic that you kind of get with something like Tommy or like musical pieces of that period. The clothing is fan freaking tastic, like absolutely phenomenal. Like, you know, love story gone awry. I guess Doom love story. Fantastic though. The music alone is worth the price of admission on this one.
Yeah, it's got kind of like a disco-y vibe, right? Like I've seen parts of it. I just haven't actually watched it all the way through. Keep waiting for Doc to have a watch party with me. I need all the watch parties this year. It's just gonna be a watch party channel.
Hey,
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
it
doing it.
looks super fun. It looks like it's right up my alley, and I love this guy's mask.
Mhm.
Very
It is
cool.
great.
And it's got
And it's
Jessica
one- it's-
Harper in it. That's cool.
Mhm. And it also does one of the best like Thursday memes. It's like, what is today? Thursday. Today is Thursday.
Okay, so I feel like with each of these movies, so that we can help the people in the chat, they haven't seen it, we should categorize what kind of romantic. So is it like hot and steamy, bonerific romantic? Is it like swoon-worthy, old school romantic? Is it like sweet or friends to lovers or enemies to lovers romantic? Or is it like cautionary tale, like don't do this romantic? So you make up your own, you know.
I like it.
All right.
This one is doomed. So
It's a cautionary tale, would you say? Doomed romance.
Yes.
Star-crossed romance. Maybe.
to some extent. I mean, it's Phantom. It's a take on Phantom. So yeah, I suppose doomed, unadvised, but still advised romance. So
Cool. I'm gonna have
the
to check
music,
this out.
the music will send you.
Doc, we were just talking about you. I've been saying I haven't seen this yet because you and I need to do a watch party of it because I need you to introduce it to me proper because they freaking love this movie. Freaking love it. They've mentioned it to me many times. All right. What am I going to pick? Why am I doing this voice? I'm gonna start.
I don't know if I keep doing it.
I'm gonna pick something. You know what? I'm gonna pick something that I know is not gonna be on anyone's list because this is like a really obscure one. But honestly, this is the most romantic horror movie I have ever seen in my life.
Aw.
Never seen.
I think this was like a Showtime movie. I got it from Hastings, which is like a store where you can buy media. I got it for like $5 or something because I was like, oh, what's this? And it's actually stupid cute. So you had this like kind of punk rock couple. Like they're just adorable. They had these two great friends. They're quirky. They're vegetarian. They love Fresca. They go on swings like on a first date or whatever. Like they have a very low key wedding where it's just kind of just they love each other and they're just themselves. I love it. And so they go on this kind of honeymoon to the beach and they're just hanging out at the beach when this weirdo dude, right, comes out of the water. Like he just like walks out and then he goes up to the bloke and he just yarfs all over this guy like bleh. And it's like this black nasty goo stuff and you're like, dude, rude. Anyway, so this is what happens. The guy starts to turn into a zombie and it really stinks because he's like a vegetarian and a pretty nice guy. And so it's really sad and tragic because they go from being this really fun loving couple to how much can you take before you eventually say, I love you, but I don't love you that much. Where's the line? Is it when you start eating your friends? Is it when they try to attack you? And, you know, like, where is the line? And they love each other a lot, but you can see, like, there's only so much a person can take. Like, there's some really heartbreaking moments in this movie that's kind of funny in places. Like, there's one part where she can hear her husband eating people in the other room, and she's just, like, holding her hands over her head like she's having a mental breakdown. And he tries so hard not to attack her, but like his instincts are taking over. So it's really heartbreaking, but sweet, and I love it. And at the end of it, it was dedicated to the person's parents. So I'm sure that's why it really seems to have this genuine heart to it. So I highly recommend this. I'm going to say this is tragic, but very romantic romance.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
I think you guys covered out on Freaky Girls in a time when I didn't make it there or I wasn't there because I haven't seen it. And dude, we need to watch it. You're just making excuses not to hang out with me and it's making me sad. Okay. Carrie.
So you technically mentioned this one earlier, but I had to have it on my list because I watched it not too long ago and I actually really liked it. I have to say Together. Because I love the chemistry of, obviously they're together in real life, so they have the chemistry, but I don't really care for body horror, but somehow they made it work in this movie.
Did.
And yeah, and I enjoyed it. And come on, the song that they play at the end when shit's going on.
Spice Girls.
It's that was perfect. That's what sold me. I loved it.
I love me some Spice Girls, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm calling it a two become one kind of romance, you know? That's what I'm calling it.
And I think it had like a good like metaphor for like it dealt with like not losing yourself in relationships and also just
Great symbolisms.
Yeah, a lot of the things that you struggle with in relationships. So I think that was a good pick.
Yep.
What'd you guys think of Together?
Oh,
never
absolutely
seen.
adore it.
You should. Honey, it hasn't been out that long. It's okay.
Yeah.
No one's judging you here. I mean, you didn't judge us for the Star Wars thing, so. All right, Shannon.
Hard Eyes. I feel like
Fuck yeah,
like
Hard
I don't
Eyes.
like I don't know if I like it or not because like I feel like the kill or the evil villain. Let's just say in case some people haven't seen it is like too predictable, I guess, in like certain scenes. But I really liked it though. And Mason Gooding.
Mason Gooding can get it, okay? He is definitely Gooding, okay?
They had really good chemistry. I thought this was like a fun kind of romantic comedy with slashings in it, but the kills were really good. I agree.
They were adorable.
Killer reveal was kind of like the only lame part of it, but beyond that, it was like perfection.
I do like that it was their kink. I mean, I feel like that kind of it tied into like the whole rom-com horror I mean, I don't necessarily like their reveal, but I like that motive. Because I feel like it went perfectly with the rom-com
Yeah,
horror.
I like the motive.
Yep.
Plus, like you say, the kills in it were just, they were so awesome and so specific to kind of couples. Like, yeah.
That opening is just amazing. I love that
It
opening.
was so good. And I saw this on a date with my husband, and it was super fun. So I recommend this as a date night movie. Granted, I mean, I watch like any movie with my husband, so they're all date night movies. Cannibal Holocaust is a date night movie when you're us. First movie we watched, our very first date, like I think that was, he's like, so you want to watch Slumber Party Massacre? I'm like, when don't I want to watch Slumber Party Massacre? And then he's like, you want to follow it up with Link, as in, you know, the orangutan master of fire? I'm like, all right, he's a keeper.
You know, I had friends whose first date was pink flamingos.
Ooh. See, that's, you gotta pull out the big guns right away. Like, can you hang or not? So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For me, it was Stand By Me.
Aww.
The fact that my boyfriend liked Stand By Me, I was like, yep, you're a keeper.
I agree. It's a good movie.
All
right. That's super adorbs.
Yeah.
That and Billy Madison.
Also good choices.
Yep.
No, I will not make out with you. Yeah, I agree. Triv.
Chlorophyll, more like borophyll.
My next one up falls into the category of it's like unrequited love. Like it is sort of Valentine's-y because Valentine's Day encompasses a lot of different elements. Ugly Stepsister.
Oh, that, like,
I still haven't seen this one.
I am not easily like grossed out. Like, I like to try to gross myself out, so I will eat ribs while watching Cannibal Holocaust. But this movie, oh dude, this movie was gross. But
it was a hard watch, but like, and I know that a lot of very good body horror and like practical. You know, I think like the big crazy body horror, like what you get with Substance, is a little like it's over the top, and you can kind of go, okay, for the most part, you're not gonna have that happen, but like the stuff that goes on with this is so like, it's not minimal, but it's more realistic. And yeah, I feel like my heart goes out to her because which one of us that, you know, like looks at an unrequited love and goes, if I can change myself enough, I can get with this person, and I just need to change one more thing. And it's such a sad thing, but it's such you lose yourself in trying to become the thing for somebody else. So
great. It was a really good movie.
It's excellent.
And it's one of those movies where I'm just like, yeah, definitely had to have been written and directed by women, because it's I've seen lots of great movies about women written and directed by men, but this one, it's like it's the really deep stuff that we just don't talk about to dudes, you know? Like,
oh yeah,
you're like, no, that cuts close to home.
Oh yeah, the tapeworm thing alone.
Oh my gosh, yes. And just the pressures on women.
Yeah.
And I feel like the way that they changed things up, like the false eyelashes by making them sewn in and stuff, like just to emphasize the extreme lengths that women have to go through. Like, I found out recently that high heels were invented so that women could be tall enough to kiss men. And it's just like, it's so depressing. All the torturous things that we've been accustomed to just like thinking.
That's what tippy toes are for.
Yeah. So, dude, it's rough. It's rough. And that movie was good. All right. Oh, it's my turn to be with the romance. Okay, let me see what we get. Let me see. Oh my God, this is so romantic.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Why do you guys do that? Why do you guys like so afraid of my choices?
I say bring it on.
My boyfriend's back, guys.
Aww.
Yeah. This is an adorable, squishy B movie, but it's so romantic. So you got Andrea Laurie, who was in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, and you got Tracy Lynn. She was in the Handmaid's Tale movie from the 80s, and she was in Fright Night 2, which is finally getting a freaking Blu-ray release all these years. Anyway, this bloke, right? He loves this girl, Missy MacLeod, who works at this gas station, and he's like gonna work up the courage to ask her out. And he's afraid she's gonna turn him down, so he has this whole thing planned with his buddy where they're gonna make it seem like they're holding up the place, but obviously she's not in real danger. It's a water gun, and he's gonna save her, and of course she'll swoon and go out with him. It really does get held up. And the guy's wearing a mask, so he can't tell it's his friend. So he's super brave and dumb, and he gets himself shot. But he wants to go to the dance with Missy MacLeod so bad that he asks her as he's dying, would you go to the dance with me? And she says yes. And because he wanted to go this bad, he comes back from the dead as a zombie. It's adorable. Like, all his parts are falling off and stuff. But it's just super cute. It's really, really a fun, cute, romantic movie. I love it. Just check it out.
I have heard of it. I just never saw it.
So good.
Never heard of it.
Really? You can get it.
Never seen it, never heard of it.
I used to watch this all the time. It's so cute and so romantic.
No.
All right. Carrie.
Yep, Carrie.
With the romance.
With the romance. So this, my next one is, it's a creature, and this woman, she's deaf, and she cannot necessarily like speak like everyone else, so she has limited friends, and she works at this factory where weird shit goes on, and I'm talking about The Shape of Water.
Ooh,
Guillermo
So
del
embarrassed
Toro.
that I still haven't seen this. I'm a terrible person.
Gory.
Fire me.
I
Fire me from
rewatched
the
it
channel.
today.
I know.
I rewatched it today, and it was
I'm
just
a rotten person.
beautiful.
Or is it my fault, or is it Carrie's fault for having not hosted a watch party and invited me? That's why I'm going to blame everything I haven't seen.
Carrie.
I mean, I didn't even know you haven't seen it, so
I mean, you never asked either, so.
Bad Carrie.
well, now I know. Now I know, though.
And knowing is half the battle. The other half is violence.
I prefer violence.
Bad Carrie.
Carrie, so why is this so romantic, and what do you love about it, and what kind of romance is it, and don't they bone in it?
Oh, they do. They do. And it's actually, you would think that it'd be like, ew, this is gross, but it's actually really beautiful the way that they shoot it. And I don't know, like by the end of it, I don't want to give anything away, but the end is absolutely beautiful, and there's a narration throughout the movie, like just from the beginning and then the end. There's nothing in the middle like narrated, but there's a beautiful poem that actually puts me in tears.
Oh.
Yeah, it's amazing. I want to say it's an unrequited love, but I mean, they make it work. So
I mean, he got those shoulders, and he got that booty. Like, I'm kind of feeling it just looking at the poster.
I think it's the
the
eyes.
shape of that
to be
fish
honest.
booty is what it is.
The shape of D's nuts.
Yeah. What eyes? I just saw his.
I mean,
butt.
it is funny because her one friend actually asked, like, how do you guys and then she explains it like through sign language.
So there's a theory that their whole mermaid myth came from sailors who've been out at sea too long and started boning manatees. Like, eventually you figure it out. Right?
Love finds a way.
Love finds a way. Triv, you were so romantic.
Aw, thanks.
Well, then maybe that should be the tagline for this one, because love does find a way.
I love it.
Love comes unexpectedly.
I love that because it's a pun.
It is.
So, Shannon, I hope you have something equally squirty to tell us about.
Oh, believe me, I do. My next pick is called Dragonfly. It's from, I think, 2002.
With Kevin Costner, right?
Yeah, I like have a huge crush on him too, by the way. Carrie knows that.
He actually DM'd me this morning, and he has a crush on you too. It's the wildest thing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a supernatural
Spoiler
horror film
alert.
where he thinks that his wife is dead, and he gets like stalked by these like dragonflies that symbolize her. Like the character, I think, like his character's wife has like a tattoo of a or a birthmark of a dragonfly, and then like he gets stalked by visions of dragonflies everywhere. Kathy
cool.
Bates is in it as well.
Interesting.
So yeah. So definitely like a supernatural horror would probably be the best.
I can dig it.
Right.
I don't know why I slept on this one because I love Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
saw
you
it a
watch it
long
now,
time
Carey.
ago. See,
gonna
that's
make-
what a good friend does. They don't shame you for not having seen it. They just make you watch it.
Wouldn't a
Yeah,
good friend
Carey.
have thrown a watch party by this point?
Exactly. A good friend would have thrown a watch party, Triv. Thank you for asking. For bringing that up.
Yeah, Carey, let's do it.
We already have some down the line, so might as well add some more on.
Says me, who's all of one time made somebody watch something during a watch party. But I'm gonna start doing it more. Actually, I have to make Carey watch. No, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it because it's gonna be one of my picks. But I'll tell you what it is. It's so romantic.
I know what it is.
It's so romantic. Y'all are gonna have to change your panties. Like, I hope you brought extras. You should always bring extra underwear to a Gory B movie stream. I'm just saying.
I don't wear pants, so
That's amazing. Me neither.
that's why you only see me from the
I
waist
actually
up.
don't even have a bottom half. It's just like a torso and a chair.
You know what? You look good though.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really good.
You're very put together.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Alrighty. Romance, Triv. I need all the romance.
This one is kind of a little cryptic, but it's The Abominable Dr. Phibes from 1971. It's another Vincent Price movie.
Never seen.
So he and his wife are in a terrible car crash. They're both assumed dead. He is a brilliant surgeon who makes his way back to life. It takes place in the 20s, but it's from the 70s. He basically goes back and murders all of the surgeons that he thinks killed his wife. But he also has his wife like kept alive, like in stasis there with him. And everything he does is to kind of get revenge and then to be with her.
Yeah, it's got some great kills in it. There's a sequel to this too. It's not as good as this one, but it's kind of like Saw meets Mr. Freeze from Batman. Okay.
Absolutely. Actually, if you've seen Theater of Blood, it's kind of a variation, like later career, sort of like this, only not as creepy looking because Vincent Price, man, he's looking a little bit. He needs a makeover.
He can still get it though. Like he can
Oh,
totally
yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the Clockwork Orchestra alone is worth the price of watch.
it's amazing. Yeah, this is awesome, and it's such like a. I feel like there's different eras of Price, but this is prime, like 70s Price. It's good. It's good stuff.
It's a very weird movie, but it's also very good. All of his kills are also based on the 7 plagues. So, or 10 plagues? 10 plagues.
and there's
Anyway.
bugs and stuff in it, so I like it.
Yeah.
I think there is. Maybe it's part 2.
Wow.
No, there was locusts. There's
Yeah, yeah.
a lady is eaten to death by locusts in her sleep. And yeah,
What the?
frogs and bats.
They
and
loved her
all the
so
things.
much they could just eat her up.
Yep, they did. She was so sweet.
So what kind of romance would you call this?
I think like oh god, well, it'd be like he's doing this for his dead wife. So I don't know, like long term, like I don't like. Oh god, I'm sorry, my
Like
brain
a
is
fridged woman one, like one of those death
yeah.
wish type
I
ones?
suppose. Yeah, I suppose so. Like Beyond the Grave Love. I don't know. Like Endless. I don't know.
Love
I don't even-
survives beyond death. Like
Exactly.
Crow.
Exactly.
Oh, the crow's really good too, so I should pick that.
Yep.
It's my turn. Oh my god, this is so romantic. All right, I'm gonna pick this. Have you guys seen this movie?
Can't say
No.
I have.
Heck
Spontaneous?
yeah, dude! So this movie's called Spontaneous. This movie is so freaking adorable. So you got Catherine Langford in it and Christopher Plummer, and they are high school students, and there's something that's happening to the teenagers in this town. They never really explain it, which is fine. But yeah, they just randomly, spontaneously combust, and since nobody understands why it's happening, nobody can prevent it. So they just know at any point in time, one of their classmates, they'll just be in class, will just spontaneously combust. And so you never know if it's going to happen to you or the person sitting next to you. And the whole movie is about them trying to figure out, like, do they need to quarantine this town? Like, how is this happening? It's only happening in, like, this one town. It's the absolute worst time to fall in love with somebody. But she meets this guy who is just adorable. Like, he is just so sweet, wears his heart on his sleeve, and, you know, possibly other stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to spoil the movie. But they start to fall in love, and they know, like, they could die at any minute, so they really just kind of just don't hold back because, you know, they could die in the next hour. So they just kind of go all in, and it's really sweet, really romantic, kind of sad in places, but just really awesome. I loved it. Good stuff. Cute.
That sounds awesome.
It is really good, and it's just so fun when there's I know it's like you shouldn't laugh, but there's so many scenes where people are just combusting, and it's hilarious. And there's some where there's like multiple people at once. Oh, like you feel bad.
Did they
for
find
laughing.
out why they're combusting?
No.
Okay.
Because love.
I think that makes it even scarier, though. I mean, think about movies like, you know, the Night of the Living Dead. They have theories. I mean, in this, they have theories, but they don't know why. And if you don't know why, you can't prevent it, and you don't know if you're going to be next. They just know it's only happening to teenagers. There's just one part in here, though. It does kind of remind me in a dark way of some of the things that teenagers deal with now that, like, I didn't deal with. Like, Columbine happened right before I graduated, so I never really worried about that kind of thing, whereas, like, my son's generation did, you know? And I remember telling him, like, no, your generation has it way crappier than I did. Like, I'll pass that off to you instead of trying to do the parent thing where, like, I had it so much worse. Like, no, you have it so much worse. Yeah, they do that in the spontaneous, too. Their parents were like, no, you haven't. She's like, are you going to tell me that you guys had it so much worse during your day? They're like, no, this is way worse. So it's just, oh my God, they're covered in people's body parts all the time. It's so gross, but yeah, I guess it just shows that even if people are blowing up all around you, you know, you can still find love.
Absolutely. Wow. And I'm sure people's, like, ick or their leftovers probably make really good face, like, good stuff, you know? Like, they'll make your skin fantastic.
I feel like both the lead actors in this, who are very beautiful anyway, they both look good with blood all over their faces. So some people can just pull off that look, you know? So, yeah. So there.
No way.
Romance. You're welcome. Carrie, do you have any romance?
Well,
I mean,
my next
do.
one.
I don't know.
I mean, of course. My next one is, I feel like it's somewhat unconventional, but I feel like this is a somewhat of a romantic gem. It's three couples. They are going on a vacation, a getaway, a perfect getaway. I absolutely love this movie.
This
I love
movie is wild.
I love the whodunit of it. I mean, Timothy Olyphant's in it. I mean, there's so many good ones. Mila Jovovich, Steve Zahn. It's just an all-star cast, and I love all of the couples, and I love that there's like a backstory with the main couple, and you do not see what's coming by the end. And they definitely have a love, but it kind of crumbles by the end. So maybe it's an imperfect getaway.
Exactly.
A perfect getaway, but an imperfect romance. That's what my tagline's going to be.
Oh, I like
Very
it.
nice.
Like it. Yeah, this one's hard to talk about without giving away too much of... Because there's a good twist in this. If you want a movie that's got a great twist, this one's got a great twist about halfway through. But
I did not see it coming whatsoever.
Me neither. This is one Danny introduced me to. How would you describe this without giving away the twist? Like, what it's about?
So, when they get on the island, they hear about there is a killer on the loose. And, of course, they're freaking out because they're stuck on this island. And they end up meeting two other couples. And of course, they're very good red herrings because there's a certain couple that looks very suspicious, and they are backpacking with them pretty much, and they are trying to figure out what their dealio is, and yeah, there's a lot more to it. But I think it's great because it has a honeymoon aspect to it, and it has the couple. It shows them like their backstory pretty much. I don't know. I think it's very sweet.
I agree.
And also eerie.
I agree. Very good choice.
Yeah.
That was like a last minute one for me, but I'm like, dude, why did it take so long for me to think of this one?
Yeah, that's a great one. Shannon, do you have any romances to share?
How about M. Night Shyamalan's Old? It has like a really awesome.
Yeah.
Why not up Carey? Right? Why not up Carey with the film Old? Because like they get lost or something on the island and they grow older. I guess.
Yeah, tell them what it's about in case they haven't seen it.
Yeah, Carey.
Oh, I have. No, I have. I have seen Old.
But like
Okay,
people
good.
in the chat might not have seen it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I haven't
so
seen it
like
yet.
there's like
Did you guys all hear her microphone or was that my headphones? That was amazing.
She's like, really?
I know.
But yeah, 4 or 5 couples that get stuck on this like remote island and they grow older. And I don't even know what I would classify it as though. Like what type of horror?
I mean, it's definitely got body horror elements. They grow old about 7 years per hour, something along those lines. So like when they first get there, you don't notice it so much with the adults, but the kids grow up really, really fast. And it's just really bizarre. Like mentally, they're still kind of like their mind doesn't catch up to their bodies very quickly. And like someone ends up being pregnant.
Nope.
There's a lot of crazy stuff in here. And then also physical ailments. Like I think one person, doesn't she have like scoliosis or something? But if you have like dementia or something, it progresses at an exponential rate because they're aging so quickly. So there's a lot of scary things that happen. But the reason I love this movie is it's just kind of cheesy. Like the dialogue doesn't really work. This kid will go up to random people and be like, "Who are you and what is your profession?" Like it's just a little goofy, but it works for me in just a way that's just fun to watch. So even though you have these horrible body horror things happening, there's just some parts in this that are just kind of fun.
Nice. You've sold me.
And
we gotta make you watch it now.
Shannon, what kind of romance would you say it is?
I don't even know. Like, what would you classify it as? For those that
there's a few couples in this. There's the 2 kids who kind of have a relationship, but there's also the parents who their relationship's kind of on the outs at the beginning of this. Their marriage isn't going well, and this vacation is supposed to be kind of like a last, like, can we make our marriage work? But yeah, they grow a lot, and so
let's grow old together.
Nail on the head. Yes, that is exactly what it is.
I should be working for Hallmark.
You really should. You really should. Triv, do you have any romances in your booty that you would like to share?
Well, I don't know if they're in my booty, but let me just shake it out here. I'll see if I can get it to my brain. My next one is from this year. It's Luke Benson's Dracula, which is out in theaters right now.
Tell me everything.
Oh man. So it kind of does what Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula did. It kind of follows that sort of aesthetic. It's very gothic. But we follow Dracula, so is just like in the Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula, his lady love dies, and instead of like kind of going out, his whole endeavor is to find her across time and space, kind of. So he tracks her across history, like for 400 years, and then he about gives up, but then he finds his lady, and things go from there. And it's actually very beautiful. Like the cinematography is gorgeous. It has that same feel as Francis Ford Coppola's one, but it's done in I don't know, it's gorgeous, and Luke Benson is just so good at what he does, and that love across time thing. I've never seen a version that focused so much on the search for one person. Like any Dracula or any vampire he turns is put in the pursuit of finding his lady in a modern, reborn in whatever form. And
so it was kind of like the Francis Ford Coppola one's romantic, but then this movie was like, hold my beer, I'll show you romance.
Exactly. I have one love, and if she's not reborn, damn it, I'm gonna find someone that looks really close, and screw you all if you're not her.
It's so romantic, I'm gonna sneeze.
Exactly. Bless you.
Yeah. Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That sounds
But highly
very
suggest
romantic.
It's awesome. I highly suggest it.
Very good. I like
Okay.
it. I feel like
It
I
would
had
appear to be your turn.
I know, dude. I didn't really plan this out super well as far as like what I was gonna mention and what I wasn't gonna mention. Oh, dude, this movie's super romantic. See, then I get really excited. Okay, dude, I'm just coming out with these great movies. This is Spring. Have y'all seen Spring?
Nope.
Can't say I have.
Okay, I was watching the trailer, but I didn't watch it yet.
Holy balls, y'all in for some romance. So this is a movie by Aaron Moorhead and Justin Benson. They did like The Endless. They do a lot of kind of crazy Lovecraftian stuff, which is one area of horror I think is always surprising because it's such an untapped subgenre. Like there's so much more to explore there, and I just love different kinds of monsters. So definitely is a creature in this that you've never seen before, and I think that is super thrilling and exciting. So we've got Lou Taylor Pucci in this. He was in You. He was in Evil Dead, the remake. But he's been caring for his mother for a really long time. And then she finally passes away, and he's like, I don't know what to do with my life now. So he decides he's going to go to Italy. And not too long after being there, he sees this woman who's gorgeous, played by Nadia Hilker. I didn't just look that up. I knew that. Anyway, and he's just like, I want to go out with you. Let's go on a date. And she's like, here's the deal. I will have sex with you, but I have no interest in going on a date with you. I have no interest in falling in love with you. Like, if you want a bone, let's go. But otherwise, leave me alone. And he's like, whoa, lady. Buy me dinner first. And she's like, fuck no. Anyway, he is pretty dogged in his pursuit of her. And he finds that there's a lot more to her approach to dating and stuff. One, she doesn't believe in love, but there's a lot more to it than that. She does have a reason why she needs to, I guess, procreate with people, and she may not necessarily be human. It's pretty exciting because he's like this very hopeless romantic type, and she just doesn't believe in that stuff. But they slowly fall in love. It's really sweet. A dong gets removed at some point, so bonus star for that. And there's just crazy body horror in here. It's just such a unique monster, and just the whole theme of it is very beautiful, and it's just a very sweet, kind of a slow burn kind of movie. I would say the non-horror equivalent would be something along the lines of like Before Sunset or Before Sunrise. Oh. So it has that kind of vibe to it, just like a slow, like falling in love thing. But this one's got dongs falling off, getting bitten off and stuff. So definitely the superior movie.
We already had one from Lisa Frankenstein,
Exactly.
so why not add another one?
Exactly.
Well, there was a removal, but there was also a reattachment in there too. So
that's very true.
I guess this is like a
what one's trash is another man's treasure.
It was Lorena Bobbitt, and then it was un-Lorena Bobbitt.
Yes. But you get dongs falling off and tentacles and all kinds of crazy stuff. So definitely check it out. It's really cool. Yeah.
Wow. I'll have to watch it now.
So here's a question. Just one reviewer to 3 other reviewers. Do you think when I talk about movies where dongs get fallen off, do you think that's increasing the chances that people are going to want to see the movie, or should I dial that back?
I mean, it shouldn't be the only thing.
But there will be a curiosity, though.
That is true.
I feel.
All right,
I mean, unless you're rating movies by how many dongs fall off in any one movie, I mean, it should be a metric, but it should not be the only metric.
I feel like it's just a bonus. Like, I like when heads explode. So like,
Boom.
bonus, a head
Yeah.
explodes.
Bonus.
So, but this one also has romance, so that's nice.
I mean, I have a perfect example.
Yes.
I don't like body horror, but when I heard about a movie called Human Centipede, I was like, you know what? You know what? I want to see what's going on here. So I did, in fact, watch the first one and the second one. You know? Even though I was disgusted the entire time, but I'm like, it's so bad. It's like a car crash. You can't look away.
I've
That is
seen
true.
the third one too, and oof.
That's the
Oof.
prison,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. One of the people has
And I was done it,
dysentery.
too.
It's played by Gangrel. Oh boy.
I was done it too.
Yeah, I should have been. At the time. I was still trying to do this thing where I watched every single horror movie that came out, and I think that was the year that broke me.
That's fair.
Mm.
Yeah, the herd immunity, especially in that way, doesn't really do much.
Truth. Carrie,
Yeah.
do you have romances?
Why, yes, I do.
Look, there's little baby
So-
jigsaw on my headband.
Aw.
Aw.
I also have ADD and
Adorable.
randomly throw out stuff. Anyway, continue, my friend. I was listening.
That's okay. That's okay. My next one is a vampire movie. And I believe, in my opinion, there are two different kind of romances in this. Because there is one that is a badass queen that just wants to look for a king to bone, and then the other one is this innocent girl who kind of gets thrown into the mix because she's curious. Queen of the Damned.
Oh, I kind of
Nice.
like when you introduce him because I'm like, oh, I try to guess it, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is probably Queen of the Damned, but maybe it's not Queen of the Damned. Yeah, and it's got like a really good soundtrack too.
Yeah, it's Queen of the Damned. It's one of the best soundtracks, in my opinion. Like, I think it's incredible. And the rose petal scene with Aaliyah and Stuart Townsend, I'm sorry, but that is romantic AF.
It's really
Nice.
And it is-
sexy.
It's hot as... yeah. It's extremely hot. But, yeah. But then also, Lestat and Jesse, I feel like there is a beautiful romance that buds between them two as well.
Yeah. He's
So
just butting everywhere for like people. Like with Lestat, like it's not gonna just be like a couple. It's gonna be like a quadruple thing going on.
Mhm.
And that's okay.
I mean,
okay.
he's a beautiful man.
He is
So
very
he's allowed to
beautiful.
do whatever he wants.
What up, Ariel? Everyone say hi to Ariel.
Hello.
Hello,
Ariel.
Ariel.
Hello.
Ariel's amazing.
Aw.
Shannon, do you have any romantic thoughts to share with me? And Triv, but not Carrie.
Woohoo.
Because Carrie, I don't know, she don't want to hear about it.
Go ahead.
We broke Shannon.
Oh yeah, so my number, what, 6 was it?
Uh,
Delayed reaction.
I think we're on aren't we on 5 or 6?
5. We're on 5.
Yeah, we're on
We're on
5.
six.
This is how
Yeah.
organized. Oh shit! I broke my list.
Oh no!
I've been keeping
As long as you didn't break a
keeping
dong.
a check mark for every time we go around. So it's organized. You guys are in good hands. So it's fine. I ripped the list, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, so mine's called The Vanishing. It's from like 1992, I think.
there's 2
Kiefer
of those,
Sutherland's. Yeah, I've seen the Kiefer one that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I
I
know,
saw when I
right?
was looking it up,
My
it
boy.
was French and Dutch.
Yeah.
The OG
Like, that was
one
the
is.
original?
Parts
Yeah.
of this were filmed in Washington State.
Oh wow.
It's pretty
Never
cool.
knew that.
You're just like, yeah, it had to be filmed in some state, Gory, but it was filmed in my state. So there you have it.
Nice. But yeah, so something happens to Sandra Bullock in the movie, and she's like dating or engaged to Kiefer Sutherland's character in this, and she disappears somehow, and like he goes on book tours, tries to like get the word out because nobody knows what happened to her, and then he ends up dating Nancy Travis as well from like Tremors and other stuff. But yeah.
There's a part at the end of this one, like I'm going to keep it vague to not spoil it, but it reminds me of Megan is Missing.
Oh, really?
Never seen Megan's Missing.
Well, there you well, I don't know.
I have seen Megan is Missing. Are we
Yeah.
talking about
Essentially, in both movies, if they want to find out what happened to the person who's missing, they have to go through it themselves.
Oh.
Ooh, interesting.
So it kind of makes you wonder, like, if your desire to know what happened is enough that because obviously that person is gone. I think in this one he teases a little bit more that maybe there's a happy ending, but it's not likely. But he just has to know, like, this not knowing what happened to her has driven him insane. And I think the other part of this that's really scary is when you see human aspects of the killer. So Jeff Bridges is the killer, and like he has a daughter and stuff, and it makes you feel like really complicated because you want it to just be simple, like he's just evil, but he's got all these different facets to his personality.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good choice, Shannon.
Very good choice.
Yep.
You never go wrong with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
No.
Or Keith Sutherland or Jeff Bridges.
Yeah. Ariel says her favorite romantic comedy is Planet Terror. Dude, that's a good one. Starring Rose McGowan and Freddie Rodriguez. I love that movie. It's a great movie.
Nice.
Yep.
All
Very,
right.
very good.
Dun, 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 romance.
Woohoo. My next one up is you were talking about loving the head explosions, and this has both head explosions, a very sweet love story, and a lawnmower that ends up taking out a whole ton of zombies. That is Brain Dead slash Dead Alive from Peter Jackson. This movie has such a sweet love story despite all the gore and blood. It kind of takes the idea of just red, which is, the color of love, and just explodes it all over your screen, And so basically, there's a Sumatran rat monkey that ends up biting this lady, and her son ends up trying to keep her alive, even though she's clearly passed on and become a zombie. It ends up infecting a whole bunch of different people, and then it just gets wild from there. Everybody turns into a zombie, and our hero ends up saving his lady and also killing off all the zombies in the best way possible. And there's also a zombie baby, which is a symbol of love. And so yeah, it's kind of a boy meets girl love story, just with gallons upon gallons of blood.
They are really sweet, and it's also he's like such a mama's boy too, and not wanting to break his mom's heart, but also wanting to pursue this new relationship. And how that culminates is so cool in the film.
Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The practical effects too are they're off the chain.
I remember for the longest time this did have the award, not official award, but it was the benchmark for the most blood in a movie until I think it was like Evil Dead, the remake. For a long time though, it has a buttload of blood in it. That is the accurate measure of blood, right, Triv?
Oh, absolutely.
We both went to B movie school, so I have to double check with her sometimes on the correct the correct terminology. Yeah.
I mean, you could go a metric fuck ton, but that's not as many as a butt ton,
fuck ton would be like what we got in Evil Dead the remake. That's a metric.
Fair.
More like a buttload of blood. Plus, I also just like the alliteration.
Oh yeah. Well, they had to come up with a metric fuck ton to be able to, they had to invent that metric to be able to work with the amount of blood in Evil Dead.
That's true. The only thing that bugs me about this is the poster where it's like the lady is one, it kind of makes a thing like, is this going to be like I don't know. I don't feel like the poster advertises it very well. Like, is it going to be like a robot thing? Because it kind of looks like she might be a robot. But here's the other thing. The zombie inside of her body is super tiny. Like, that's
wasn't that is one of the kills, like the baby goes up inside the one lady and comes out her face.
Yeah, so I guess that's the baby, huh?
I think so, yeah. Like, that's not an accurate representation of the baby, because the baby is creepy as hell, but not, in that specific
To
way.
give us a few drive-in totals of things people could see in this if they haven't already, like you'd have Baby in a Blender.
Yep, you would have Troll as a zombie head. You would have sentient internal organs. You know, if you want to have an actual heart try to leave you, that's a good way to do it.
Ear in the custard.
Oh my God, the custard!
That scene is so disgusting.
Kung Fu Priest.
Yes.
Coroner and a sandwich, or coroner eating a sandwich. I can't remember whether the body broke out of the coffin or not. I don't think the body broke out of the coffin.
Literally returning to the womb.
Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, dead couple banging on the kitchen table.
So romantic.
Oh, 100%. I mean, absolutely. One of them so much hotter than 50 Shades of Grey.
Fuck yeah.
Probably
I mean, that
more
doesn't take much,
too.
but
Carey,
you know.
Shannon, have you guys seen this one?
No.
It's an Australia or it's a New Zealand treasure.
Oh, it's fantastic. I think early Peter Jackson, like, I think all of his early movies are great, but this one, the level of ambition and success with that ambition is off the chain with this one.
Agreed. Like all the work he did with the Lord of the Rings, picture that in horror, and that's this movie.
Right.
Like,
and lots of blood, like a butt ton of blood.
Still very sweet. Still very sweet.
Oh yeah.
So love
and
it.
A really, like, honest to God, very very funny on multiple levels.
Okay. And a little cameo in there by Peter Jackson himself.
Oh yeah.
Pretty fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, it's my turn to get romantic. Why did I say it like that? That was upsetting. I've been oh no, what happened to Carey? Did we break Carey? I'm gonna pick a new movie. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna pick that one. Hemming and hawing over it. Because you can only pick so many movies, dude, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to pick ones that maybe you haven't seen. But then there are also ones you have seen that I kind of want to talk about.
Well, let this one be one that you've seen, and then pick one that you haven't seen for the next one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Here's one a little more. I kind of like to pick these like kind of like ones you guys maybe haven't seen. So this is one. Have you guys seen Your Monster?
No.
No, you took one of mine.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna pick a different one.
No, you're okay.
No.
You sank my battleship!
I'm not gonna sink your freaking battleship, alright? I'm not that
No,
kind of
I have other ones, so
Dude.
as long as I can like piggyback and like talk about this movie
I'm gonna talk
too.
about this instead. We're gonna talk about Warm Bodies.
Oh, fantastic
So,
movie.
This is the second Dave Franco movie of the night. What does that say? I don't know what that says. But this one, I feel like a lot of people passed on this one because I think the marketing for it made it seem a little cheesy. The marketing was very trying to emphasize the Valentine's Day-ness of it. It's based on a book, though, by Isaac Marion, who is a fantastic writer from Seattle. And the book is fantastic. I love the movie a lot, too. I just think it was not marketed super well. And they changed the ending. I don't know what was up with that. But I digress. The only problem with that is there's a lot of these books. There's at least 5 of them. And because they changed the ending, I don't know if I don't think they'll ever get to the sequels. Anyway, I love this one a lot. So you have this character R, and he's a zombie. He can't remember his name, but you can probably figure it out. And he doesn't really remember anything from his life. But as he's going around eating brains, he sees this girl, and she's part of this like militia group. There's not a lot of human survivors left. They live in like these kind of boarded up like cities, and she's out, you know, scavenging for food and stuff, killing zombies, and he's just like, she is just the best. And he kills her boyfriend, who's Dave Franco. But here's the thing, and he saves some of the brains too. When you eat the brains of somebody in this universe, you see their memories. So then he falls even more in love with her because he gets Dave Franco's memories of her. It's stupid romantic. Well, eventually, he wants to get to know this girl better, and eventually, because there's like a horde of zombies, and he brings her into a plane where they're kind of hole up there for a while. They get to know each other and stuff, and so, yeah, it's kind of, I guess, one of those like enemies to lovers type things. There's some really cute things in here. Her father is the leader of this military, and he would not be okay with his daughter dating a zombie, so they have to give him like a makeover. So cute, love a makeover. But it's really fun, really cute, light, good Valentine's Day entertainment. It's a good time.
Absolutely. I actually watched this for the first time today.
Really?
So it was it's one of those things where it was on my list, but it just kind of got pushed down the list for other stuff, and I always wanted to watch it. I just never got around to it.
It's really good, and I highly recommend the book too. And of course, the girl's name is Julie, R and Julie, and they make a joke throughout the thing, like, what is his name? But I'm willing to bet it's probably Romeo. So there you go.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, Ariel loves this movie.
Yep.
And Mr. Flixer's favorite horror couple is Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I think that's a great couple.
A very good couple.
Yep.
All right, and now I'm willing to bet that I can guess what Carrie's pick is. It's probably this, right?
It wasn't going to be that one yet.
Well, tough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's scary.
Okay, well, I can talk about this one anyway. I watched this one a couple of days ago, and let me tell you, I love this movie so much. It is literally about Melissa Barrera's in it, and let me tell you, her acting, I will never question her ever again, because her acting is phenomenal. I love her acting in it. I think the rom-com, dark comedy, it's amazing, because she's sick, and her deadbeat boyfriend literally leaves her, and she's basically on her own. She has a shitty best friend, and she's trying to heal. She's trying to get better, and she comes across a monster that is actually in her closet. And it turns out that he's been around.
2026. Come out of the closet. But I digress.
Yeah, he's been there apparently since she was a kid, and I guess looked after her, but she was afraid of him, and some sparks fly, it starts to happen, and the last, the third act is pretty balls to the wall, and I freaking love it. It's awesome.
The ending of this one was really good. I thought it has some really genuinely cool, creepy moments. But I love how the monster is such a little brat. He is such a
He is a brat, but I love it.
Because it's her mom's house, right? So he's had the lay of the land. He's had the place to himself for a while, and she's going there, and he's just like, nah, dude, this is my house now. Y'all need to hit the bricks. But
you got 2 weeks.
Yeah, they they slowly fall in love and are there for each other, and it's they become friends first, which I thought was really sweet. Yeah,
and I love as the movie goes on, she's this shy, timid girl, but then she just comes into her own, and I'm just I'm cheering for you, girl.
I think this is also a good one for theater kids, because that's what she does. She does stage plays.
That's probably why I love it, because I was in drama when I was in high school, so I definitely felt a relation to her.
Yeah, not only does her boyfriend leave her, but then she also loses the big part because he was the director of the play. So
literally, she gave him the ideas.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Melissa Barrera, I wasn't completely sold on her. The first thing I ever saw her in was Scream 5.
It wasn't
but
good.
In this, she's really good at comedic acting. I think I'd like to see her do more of this kind of thing. She's fantastic.
She came into her own. It was incredible. I wanted her to be my bestie.
I know, dude. I know.
Yeah.
Good pick. I would have picked the same thing. Shannon, you cannot pick that now because it has been picked.
Don't worry, I've never seen it.
You cannot pick what has already been picked.
You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friends' movies.
It's kind of like in Monster High when she's like, you can't unchomp that which has already been chomped. So keep that in
Deeply
mind.
philosophical.
I know, right? Monster High's taught me everything.
Yeah.
And
But
they're
no,
all
my
really
pick
cute.
is 1971's Don't Look Now.
Ooh.
Have you guys seen that?
That has got the most, like, there's even theories that they actually had sex during that scene. It goes on
I believe
forever.
that was confirmed.
Wow.
Yeah.
I believe that was confirmed somewhere.
Donald Sutherland and the woman who plays his wife, they have sex for
Julie Christie.
forever, and it's like so much of the 70s Bush, which I mean I guess is good because you don't have to blur anything out. You are not seeing anyone's genitals in this. Like, good luck. You gotta send your troops into that forest if you want to find anything, that's gonna get blurred out. So
that's why the sex scene was so long. It took ages to find the trenches.
I can show it on YouTube because all you see is hair.
Wow.
Did they use Aquanet?
I'm not selling them on this, Shannon. Back to you.
So for those that don't know something tragic, I'm not gonna go into details in case some people have not seen it.
They kill the kid in the first scene, dude. You can say that they kill the kid. On,
I knew about the kid. That's the one thing I do know. I haven't seen the movie, but I have seen.
Carey, I'm gonna make you watch it now.
You should do a watch party. If you're a good friend, you do a watch party.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a list after this.
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
That should be just a new channel. If you're a good friend, you do a watch party. It's just watch parties.
Have you seen this? No, we're watching it. Have you seen this? No, we're watching it. Have you seen this? No, we're watching
make a collaborative channel where that's just what we do. That's what I think.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, it's shown in the beginning, the daughter dies, they go on vacation to Venice, and then something else kind of tragic happens, and it kind of hints throughout the movie, I guess. There's oh my god, one particular scene where he thinks that he saw the wife, and it's just in his mind, I guess. I would definitely put this as a supernatural horror, though. Supernatural romantic horror.
Because there is a killer in Venice.
Yep.
And then his wife falls in with these psychics, and they tell him that you have a natural gift for this stuff, but he refuses to believe in any kind of telepathy, psychic powers, anything. So it's very much you're kind of wondering around what the heck's going on. But why would you put this as a romantic movie? Is it because of the sex scene? Is that why?
Yeah, plus the fact that I guess you can see they go on vacation afterwards to Venice, Italy.
Boning and going on vacation are two of the most romantic.
The romantic place. Yeah.
Yeah, that's romantic. But yeah, they do have their marriage. I think one of the hardest things for a marriage, is when you lose a child, and the fact that they're really fighting for their marriage here. They're really trying to stay together, and it is romantic. So,
yep,
I agree. I just wanted to see what you thought.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to make Carey watch it now.
Do it. Do it.
I will.
I love it.
I'm writing the list right now on my phone.
Yes. Heck
Nice.
yeah, dude. Carey has great first-time reactions to stuff. And also Triv, because it's her turn. And why did I just turn off her name? There you go. Anyway, Triv, hi.
Hello.
The surprise face.
Right. Anyway. My next one is one that I didn't know existed until earlier this week, but I have found a new low-key love. It's not really horror, it's more kind of gothic-y. I guess it's sort of horror. It focuses around vampires. It's called Only Lovers Left Alive, and it's Tilda Swinton and Tom Hiddleston, which, if there are vampires, I want them to be like these two.
Okay, please tell me more about this, because this has been on my to-be-watched list for forever. And whenever I get in the mood to watch it,
I want to see this.
It's on Tubi right now. I should watch it. Last time I wanted to watch, I couldn't find it anywhere, and then I got distracted and watched something else. But tell me everything.
You absolutely should. So there's not... it's very low-key in the way that does stuff. So you've got Tom Hiddleston, who's a depressed musician, but he's got this really eclectic sound. He's very secluded. And then you have Tilda Swinton, who's joyous and full of life and living in Tangiers, and he calls her over to the States and she comes to visit, and they have this relationship, and they're vampires, and it's just I don't know, it's kind of in the life of. So they kind of go through all these different things. They're in Detroit, and you get some really cool shots of the city. They have this back and forth kind of discussion about the state of humanity, and it's low key, but it is such just a really cool movie. Kind of like what you'd get out of an indie one, but it's if you need a chill, like but still supernatural type of movie, this is a great piece. There's some stuff that happens in the middle that kind of upsets the balance, as you would expect. But they handle it well, and it's music and it's art and it's all of these things, and it's just a discussion of life, and it's awesome. I very much enjoyed it.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. I dig it.
I love Tilda Swinton.
Me too.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
I love her in The Beach.
That sounded pretty romantic, but I think I've outdone you here with Tammy and the motherfucking T-Rex.
Oh, you got
Now
me
you finally
beat.
get to talk
You got
about
me
it.
beat.
This is probably one of the most romantic movies I've ever seen. So has everyone here seen this? No, Carrie has, and I need to make Carrie watch this.
Oh man, you will never see a more amazing dino teenager love story.
First, okay, here's one of the things. Like I was talking about, like Carrie the other day. Like a lot of these B movies get passed off, when people assume that it means that the acting isn't good. Okay, you got freaking Paul Walker and Denise Richards and the guy from Weekend at Bernie's who plays the dead guy. Like, it's amazing. You got John Franklin, from freaking Children of the Corn. Top-notch acting in this. And the dinosaur looks really good. I think that was initially their reason why they came up with this movie, because they just had this really amazing dinosaur animatronic, and they're like, we got to make a movie. And did they ever make a movie? So, and I love that the uncensored version finally came out, because those movies got just the buckets of blood. So
Really?
Oh yeah. For the longest time, you could only get like the censored version, but then I can't remember what company released it on Blu-ray. And
Vinegar Syndrome or Severin.
Yeah, I think it was Vinegar Syndrome. All the blood. Right. So,
Nice.
What happens? Oh, Denise Richards just walking around being adorable, falling in love with Paul Walker, but she's got a boyfriend and he's a total douchebag. He's like, I want to kill you. She's like, we're broken up. And then, oh my gosh, he does. He totally hurts sweet baby Paul Walker, but not all of him. Right? He just messes him up really bad. And then this scientist comes around and he takes Paul Walker's brain and puts it in a T-Rex, like you do. Right? So he's in a giant T-Rex body and he can't talk. Like, he tries to call his girlfriend and tell her what's going on, but he can't talk. And he has
That is a
tiny
great
little
scene.
T-Rex arms. Right?
Aw, like Meet the Robinsons.
So he needs to let her know that it's still him, that he's still alive. And the most romantic part about it is when she finds out it's him, she still loves him. She rides around on his little T-Rex back, and she'll do anything to protect him because all these people are coming after him. So yeah, you think you love someone, but would you love them if they were a T-Rex?
I mean, this seems like a trend. You had the one before that's like, can you love your husband if he's a zombie?
I know, dude. I guess that's my whole shtick. That's the thing. But I mean, as somebody who's pan, I think that's kind of just on brand for me. I'd be like, oh, you're a T-Rex. That's cool. What do you want for dinner? So, yeah.
Want to play fetch?
I don't really care what the package is. I just, the person is more important to me. And for that reason, I find this very, very romantic. And I highly recommend it. And plus, it's got a lot of blood in it. So.
Color of Love.
Yes.
Carnage Candy.
I feel like, yeah, I nailed that recommendation. Anyway, Carrie.
So, I did have hard eyes, but obviously we're not doing the same thing. So, I'm going to throw out another one, and I'm going to have to say Swim Fan.
What?
Ooh.
I haven't seen that
Never
forever.
seen.
You just took me back in time. You literally put
Never
me in
seen.
a time capsule and you Hail Married the past.
Yep, I punted it.
Yeah, and I was like,
Go sports ball.
I
Yes,
punted that
sports.
right into the wilderness.
wow.
I love Swim
Nice.
Fan, though. I have my own separate little genre where I like to call it the fatal attraction genre.
Yeah.
And this one kind of tops the cake because little Erica Christensen here, she is little Alex from Fatal Attraction because she has a little rendezvous with our Jesse Bradford over here.
He was adorable.
He is very adorable. But it was only supposed to be a one night stand, and she took it and she ran with it, and she has some shenanigans. But I like the romance between him and I cannot remember her name.
Shirley Apley from Roswell.
His actual girlfriend.
I think.
I think they have an adorable.
No, I think so.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. I just couldn't remember her name, but I like their dynamic as well, and I love her psycho.
She is fun in this. Do you guys have a favorite obsessed stalker movie? I'm gonna go with The Crush. I freaking love The Crush all day, every day. Alicia Silverstone and Carey Elwes.
Of course, you gotta love Carey Elwes.
I know, right? Except for in that Black Christmas remake, like Nah Dog. Anyway,
Never seen it. Don't wanna.
good for you, mate.
It's not good.
Shannon
not
and
good.
Triv, you guys got a favorite stalker one?
It's kind of an off-kilter stalker, but Saw.
True.
Yes. Probably Fear. I used to love
Fear's
Mark
a good
Wahlberg
one.
a lot.
Ooh,
Oh,
there
that's
you
That's a good one.
Very good one. Like, someone wants to know if Swim Fan is a remake. I actually don't know. Do you know, Carrie?
It's not a remake.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a
That
Puma.
was so random. I am sorry. Anyway, Shannon. I'm going through things. It's like, I don't know, like probably like menopause or something. Anyway, Shannon, go ahead.
My next pick is 1991's.
I love that you remember the years, dude.
I know, I wrote it down. Now I gotta remember the film's. Give me one quick second. I have a list somewhere, and I literally just forgot what the film's name was first.
Ariel says, I remember how Basic Instinct was a hit back then. Dude, yeah, Basic Instinct was good.
Because she
Shattered,
was Sharon Stone.
1991.
What was that?
It's called Shattered. 1991 Shattered.
Oh, Shattered. I was like, oh, Shudder? Please not Shudder. Not romantic. I mean, I wasn't going to tell you your pick wasn't a good pick, but Shudder is not a good pick. Great network, but not romantic.
I tried to watch that, but
No, I love Shudder. It's just, oh boy, that's a hard one for the heart is what that is. Okay, Shattered though. Hit me with this one. What's this about? It's by Wolfgang Peterson. It's got Tom Berenger. He was the substitute.
Yep.
substitute
So
to what?
Teacher.
So what happened? So what happens is Tom Berenger's, or however his name is, his wife gets into Berenger or whatever gets into some kind of a car accident with his character, and he has amnesia. He wakes up a different man, but it turns out, do I want to say a spoiler because it's 1991?
I haven't seen it, but I need to know. Tell me.
That the wife of Tom's character had an affair, and they killed Tom's character and then made the car crash guy look like it was him to confuse people. And yeah.
I'm gonna cry. I feel like
I gotta make you watch that now. Gee, now I gotta make you watch it.
I want to see, but so is this a effed up romance? Is it romance? Is it a cautionary tale?
Probably an effed up one, because
is it
like
sexy?
I
It
said,
looks like it's probably sexy. Is it sexy?
Definitely. I mean, they have fun at one time, I'm pretty sure, in the movie.
But do they have as much fun as the the one with Donald Sutherland that you mentioned?
Oh, definitely. The
like
Donald Sutherland one takes top spot.
Bob Hoskins is in this?
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Shannon, I didn't know about this, but I'm having a total moment right now. So you got Tom.
It's on Tubi too, I believe.
Tom motherfucking the substitute Behringer is in this, right? So there was like a whole period in the 90s. I don't know if you guys remember because you guys are a little bit younger. Anyway, there's a whole period in the 90s where they're like, dude, you can't trust any professionals. Your lawnmower man, fucking evil. Substitute teacher, evil. Dentist, evil. Doctor, evil. Right?
Ice cream man.
Exactly. The 90s was like, trust freaking no one. Guess what this movie has in it? It's got Tom Berenger, the substitute, and Corbin Burnson, the dentist, in one movie. I'm sold. I'm sold. Take my money.
It's on Tubi too, I believe, last time I checked.
Yeah, but that's
if you
free.
want to watch it.
I need it to take my money. I need to put my money in its drawstring.
Maybe it's somewhere else, like Amazon probably has it, maybe. I don't know.
No, I'm probably going to watch it on Tubi.
Yeah. But yeah.
Good pick, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
It would be awesome if there was a third one. Like if you had Clint Howard in here too, I'd be like, what? Evil professionals in a movie.
The ice cream man.
Yeah, maybe he's out the back window with the ice cream van. You know, he's just like driving by if you look real close.
All right.
Maybe.
Sold. Sold. That is amazing.
I actually loved the ice cream man. That was a
Me
good one.
too. And it has Olivia
And they're doing a
Hussey in it.
sequel. They're doing a sequel, apparently.
Really?
That's amazing.
Yeah?
You should make a whole video telling me all the information about that you have.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I'll just DM you later. Or just tell me. No, just tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me. What is
I
the
think
information?
Clint Howard is back. I think Clint Howard's back, but like I don't know what capacity, because remember he did spoilers. He did die in the originals, I think, right?
In the what?
Is anyone ever truly dead?
Nobody's
Didn't
ever
he like
dead.
die in the original?
No,
Didn't he die in the
actually,
original?
you guys are younger than me, but here's the weird thing. Nobody actually died in the 90s. So if you died in the 90s, you will come back at some point.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true.
You get retconned.
You guys were
Wahoo.
probably actually conceived by people who were actually dead. I hate to break it to you, but it's entirely possible.
Yeah.
You survived being a zombie. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. So true.
Yay!
I don't know how you're going to top 2 evil professionals in one movie, but challenge, accept it.
I'm going with I'm switching it over to Giallo just to take out because everybody in Giallo is a professional. The movie is The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave from
Ooh, what is
1971. All right, so there's an English lord that whose wife dies, and he goes on to have a mental, by their words, breakdown, and she's redheaded. So then he goes out in search of other redheads to fill the void, but then his phobia takes over, and he ends up torturing and killing them. But then, come to find out, is his wife truly dead,
Ooh.
I like
or is
No,
it in
I-
his mind?
I like this poster a lot.
It is a cool poster.
Whoa, in the description.
I want to see the redheads.
Check this out. It says a rich, mentally unstable man with a penchant. I like the word penchant for playing deadly S&M games. What? Sexy.
Ooh.
With women.
He does have
who
his own
resemble-
red room.
Yeah, with women who resemble his dead wife. Like when you have a type, don't change it. Like I mean, I've not been this kind of person who has like a type, but if you have discovered you have a type, just stick with it. Like Dracula and Francis Ford Coppola's, he had a type. His type is Winona Riders. Just get more Winona Riders. They're practically giving them away. So I'm just with this.
Practically giving
Unless
away.
she's stealing them in the 90s.
I mean, I think we cloned her a lot in the 90s. She was
Yes.
in a lot of movies.
Yep.
Hey, there's a little Winona
And
Riders.
a good one.
Here, that's Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Oh,
Aw.
So, what
Yeah,
kind of
love
romance
her.
is this, and how sexy are these S&M games?
I mean, they're pretty damn sexy. In redheads by nature are very sexy as long as you don't, try to take away their souls, because that would be rude. And, depending upon whether you believe about like the South Park or not. I would
My
say an
son's a
unrequited.
daywalker, So.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
He's half
I would say unrequited love because his wife died and he's trying to find a replacement for said wife.
Dudes, man. Dudes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Well, I think that was a good pick, and I'm adding it to my watch list, which Triv will know because we're friends on Letterboxd. If you guys want to be friends on Letterboxd too, just, let me know.
Woohoo.
You're like, yeah,
Fuck yeah.
never gonna be your friend on Letterboxd.
You totally should.
All my movie information is for me alone. No.
I don't do Letterboxd, so I don't.
Holy crap, dude, you're missing out. You're missing out on a good time. You can make lists on
I have a
there.
letterbox.
Oh my goodness, Shannon. All right, you're gonna send me the deets. All right. Do we have anything else we want to say about the night Evelyn came out of the grave? Why is it in quotations? What's up with that?
I think that's just, they had a thing like Italians in quotations. It's like you got to add that little extra spice.
I gotcha. Cool.
Like, did Evelyn come out of the grave? Did she not come out of the grave? Is she in his mind? We don't know.
It's kind of giving me vibes of, what was that movie? Let's Scare Jessica to Death, where it's all like, is it in their head? What's going on? But I haven't seen it, so I could be totally wrong. I'm just going off.
It could all be an S&M game.
Dude! Nice.
You know what? That actually makes me think of something. How cool would it be if we pop up a poster, a movie poster, and then we guess just from the movie poster what we think the movie is about. We don't watch the trailer. Then we actually do watch the movie and we see how close or how far we were from what we think it was.
I think
That's
a good
fantastic.
idea.
Let's do that one day.
Because I don't want Triv calling me out for, oh no, you're still going to love them if they turn into a thing. I'm going to go totally left field with this. I go with Frankenhooker, which is a story about enduring love. So this is another movie that I think a lot of people skip over. They don't give it a chance because they're like, oh, what is it, like a porno version? Which I've seen a lot of porno horror movies, and this is not one of them. However,
this is not Let My Puppets Come.
Exactly. Or Texas Chainsaw Dildo. So
or Annabelle Vibrator.
Exactly.
I hope not.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen a lot of horror porn movies too? I feel like we should do a stream about this at some point.
Anyway, hey, I'm game.
The American Wolf in London one, the production value, it's incredible. You forget. It's amazing. Anyway.
Or Bat Pussy.
Dude, I haven't seen that.
Oh my god.
We need to talk.
Yeah. it's not all that in a bag of chips, but another story for another day.
Okay.
Now I gotta look up that movie.
Yeah. Frankenhooker. Actually, make a list of all. We should make lists of all the porn horror movies we've seen on Letterboxd and compare notes.
I would agree.
But this is not a porn horror movie. This is actually a very sweet. I would call this a romantic comedy. It is very much a romantic comedy, and Patty Mullen is fantastic as Frankenhooker. So you have this guy, and his name is Jeremy Franken, and he's brilliant, but he's living with his mom. He's just never really pushed himself to do anything with his brilliance. He's kind of stuck in his own head, but his girlfriend absolutely loves him for who he is and is so proud of all of his inventions, including the remote control lawnmower he made for her dad. She thinks it's fantastic until she gets run over with it. And he has this drill that he drills into his head to help him think. He's got issues, but he's decided he's going to give her the absolute perfect body. He's going to make sure she has absolutely perfect everything. So he gets a whole bunch of hookers, and he's marking who has the best legs and who has the best butt, because he thinks it would make her happy. Sounds a bit dodgy. But really, he just misses her. And when she comes back, she's super purple. She's got purple hair and purple lips and purple nipples. It's amazing. But here's the bad thing. She's comprised of all these different female sex workers. So she just walks around going, got any money? Want a date? Looking for some action? She's so fucking adorable. So I think it's really cute because they do genuinely care about each other. But there is, I think sometimes a lot of people feel like, I feel like when you really love someone, you accept them for who they are. And he is all about improving her when he brings her back from the dead. And the movie doesn't just gloss over that. It really addresses it, yeah. So I think it's got some good commentary. I think it's a fun romantic movie. Despite all of this stuff, I think it works out pretty well. So for your next date night, I highly recommend Frankenhooker by Frank Henenlotter.
Absolutely.
So there you have it.
You were talking about spontaneous combustion earlier. There is some not spontaneous combustion, but there is some adjacent spontaneous combustion in this one too. So
Yeah.
Adjacent.
And there's like all kinds of things. Heads explode in this. You see like hands and feet running around. It's a Frank Henenlotter movie. The guy who brought his basket case, so it gets weird, but it's so charming. Like absolutely charming.
Is.
I think it's just
I don't mind
really
weird.
up to Patty Mullen. Like she is just really adorable in this film. So I love it.
I'm pretty sure the hotel that Zorro was at is the same one from Brain Damage.
Yeah, and there's one part where they're in a bathroom, and then there's also like a drawing of Aylmer on the wall.
Oh, nice!
So
I missed that.
That's what's fun with Henenlotter movies. There's tons of Easter eggs. So
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
and he just rocks.
Yeah, absolutely. And then in Brain Damage, you got the guy from Basket Case in it. So it's just really cool. Good times. I love me some Henenlotter, but yeah. It's a love story with just lots of parts in it. Lots of parts.
Yep.
So there you have it. Carrie, do you have any romances that you want to share? Where are we at? I think we're on 9 now, right? Oh my gosh, guys, we're almost to the end. We've been on such a
We
ride.
have
I don't even
more.
remember my life before we started this stream. I don't even remember.
We've been here the whole time. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. This is
We were born here and everything.
we will die here.
Oh no!
I'm dead. No.
Sadness.
It'll always be here. Forever.
Forever.
So we
Forever.
each got 2 more
Is
picks.
that a Sandlot
right?
thing?
Three?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 more picks, and then we can throw in some honorable mentions.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
So my next one, I must have a thing for Guillermo del Toro because I gotta throw another one in there. I have to talk about Crimson Peak.
Ooh.
It is
My
it's an
dog would like this
unconventional.
movie. I'm not saying that to be mean. My dog has only sat through one entire movie all the way through, and it was The Lodgers, where like a brother and sister have a thing, and it's set in like Victorian England, and it's got
It might
ghosts
be
in
the
it.
color red. Maybe
And
your
the-
dog's
Yeah.
attracted to the
But
red.
there's no red in The Lodgers, but I feel like this movie has all those elements in it too, so I think he would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an unconventional kind of romance for sure. Because you want to root for the 2 main characters, ending up together, but that is not how it goes. Apparently, it was a scam the entire time, and I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to spoil anything
But
because
there's
it's actually.
ghosts, and
Yeah,
if
the
you-
ghosts
if you
are
were to recommend
incredible.
this to my dog Brewster, you'd be like, dude, there's ghosts set in Victorian times, and there's incest.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
checking all the
paranormal
boxes.
romance.
And it's the
Yep.
second Tom Hiddleston movie we've had tonight.
Ooh.
hmm
But this movie visually is really striking. Like
You
I
get
just-
to see his butt.
I know, right? I like movies where
It's a
they
great
have
butt.
blood in the snow.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
cool.
The red is just beautiful, and I love because I feel, in my opinion, I feel like Guillermo does a different way of incorporating the spirits. Because I love all of the red. The red is just gorgeous
Yeah.
to me.
And I feel like a lot of his movies are kind of an homage to older stories, older movies,
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
Frankenstein, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, and this one's like the Blackbeard's, wife thing, like, don't go into that room, that kind of thing,
Mhm.
some of that stuff.
Yeah, the aesthetics of this one and Frankenstein, you can see a lot of similarities.
What are
Just
some
for
of
the
ones
elegance.
that popped out to you?
Oh, between these two, just the gothic elements,
Mm-hmm.
the over the top room sizes, just the attention to detail. All of
Mhm.
those pieces just feel lived in. It's not like a set.
Yeah.
Great.
He does a beautiful job with that, for sure.
He does. And it is floor, walls, ceiling, everything and beyond.
And it's got kind
Mhm.
of a throuple in it. So did you root for him to end up with his sister, Jessica Chastain, or with Mia?
I can't
Debbia?
pronounce her last
yeah,
name.
I can't
so-
either. I wasn't going to try.
Yeah, she's incredible, though. I kind of wanted her I mean, at first, when I watched it in theaters, I wanted her to end up with him, but then I was seeing the dynamic between the blonde guy as well.
Yeah, the Charlie Hunnam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the
There's
movie
a lot
The
going on.
Lodgers, which my dog really likes. It's seriously, it was on one time, and I don't. We were in our bedroom. He was sitting on the end of the bed, and like I tried to pet him. He was like, "Don't! I'm watching a movie." He's never done it since. I've had this dog's 13 years old. He's only done it one time. But if he just hears the music of this movie, he goes crazy. He loves this movie. Whenever I try to recommend a different movie, I'm like, "Oh, The Others. It's set in olden times and it's got ghosts." And he's like, "Where's the incest, Mom? Where's the incest?"
It's like, don't interrupt my stories.
Exactly. But I think he would be into Crimson Peak.
I need to see the drama.
So the Maya with the unpronounceable last name, it starts with a W, right?
Yeah.
She's also in Only Lovers, the one I suggested before, Only Lovers Left
I
Alive.
feel like some people just have a talent for romance. That's when they pop up on multiple entries.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I need to see Only Lovers Left Alive.
She's also in Alice in Wonderland.
Very true.
The Tim Burton one. And I loved that one.
Agreed. I like Tim Burton. Good people.
Mm-hmm.
But what does Shannon do? Shannon's going to pick something out of complete left field. I'm just ready. I'm braced.
No, I'm not. I got Scream 3. I got Scream 3.
What?
Aren't you surprised?
Yeah,
because like...
Oh, wait.
Is it because what I said yesterday?
Right. Because of like Gail and Dewey, right?
Yeah, plus like you have the Mark and Sid thing, which is kind of suspicious. Like, but like before like the reveals, like when he shows up, all of a sudden it's like, is he Ghostface? Like Mark?
Yeah,
Kincaid?
he is like he has that line delivery. Like, why? I would if I was in that room, be like, why did you say it like that? Like when he's all like, my favorite scary movie, my life. I would be like, bro, why'd you say it like that? That was weird. Are you trying to be creepy? Because you're being creepy. But here's my thing.
I mean, he said it right to her ears.
I know this isn't a Scream thing, but I have minor rant right now. I was a little annoyed that they cast Joel McHale as Mark, who's a different Mark. Like, girl, how many Marks you gonna date? I mean, I get it. I've dated more than one Matthew for some reason unknown, and it's bad every time, every freaking time. I digress. But how many Marks you gonna? And I hope, based on the trailers, that they do kill Joel McHale Mark. And you know why? So that in the next movie, they bring back McDreamy Mark. Yeah. Only one Mark for me, and it's McDreamy Mark. So.
Oh, hell yeah.
Preach. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does have Jenny McCarthy in it, Ariel. It does. Anyway, Shannon, walk us down a romantic row of Scream 3.
So obviously Gail and Dewey are, I guess, on a break. Friends reference, get it? We are on a break. And then like at the end they get engaged, and then like I said, Mark Kincaid's suspicious like throughout the whole entire movie, right? Like what? There's one scene where I think Dewey's phone's dead or his phone's dead, and he takes the number and it's like never, yeah. And like it's never specified like how Roman even got like Sid's number or nothing. Right. Yeah.
I'm following you.
Yeah.
You know what else too? You can flip the 3 on the side and you get the top part of a heart.
Hey, and that makes it even more romantic. Or a butt.
Yeah, very true. Which is also romantic.
It is romantic. It is.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely love the book scene when Dewey is asking for her autograph, and then he opens it, and there's a ring sitting in it, and I just think that is so, it's so sweet. I actually cry. I cry every time.
Like, the way he just has this undying affection for her is so sweet through every movie, even when they're not together. You can tell. Like, I love in the Scream 5 where he's like watching her show and stuff. Still feel like we killed the wrong member of this couple.
Thank you. Thank you. Agree.
Yeah, I think it actually would have been really sweet if Gail, who's always been an opportunist and somewhat selfish, maybe sacrificed herself to save Dewey in 5, and then
that would have been better.
Dewey.
That would have been better.
I know. I don't write Scream movies. So.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, exactly, right? So
Yeah.
I feel like we could.
Push Guy Busick out of the way,
I
man.
feel like this panel here could make a pretty good Scream movie. But yeah, Dewey and Gale forever. So panel question: what would their couple name be? Dale?
That's a good question.
Gooey? Oh my God, Gooey!
Gooey. No, I think it should be Gooey.
Yeah.
Give it up for Gooey.
I told you need an extra pair of panties.
I mean, after that, I am a big gooey.
Yep, everyone's leaking out the gas now.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Anyway, and Shannon, dearest, do you have anything else you would like to say about Scream 3?
Nope.
Sweet. Well, I think that was a fantastic pick, and I love it. Thank you. Triv, that would be you.
Is that me?
Yeah, from the theater.
Me?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah.
Me?
Mhm.
What?
You're up, kid.
Oh gosh, I didn't come prepared at all. Oh my goodness. My next one up is there's a couple in there. It's
come.
no, it's not Let My Puppets Come. That's more if you just want raw puppet sex appeal. This we're not going down that road.
You have your choices. You could also watch Meet the Feebles.
That is true. Well, Meet the Feebles has more of that. Also, lots of more gooey stuff. You would need several pairs of underpants for that, but more because of.
How has no one ever told, like? Oh my God, I'm never gonna stop thinking that's funny. I love it so much.
Give it up for Gooey.
Can we make shirts with like them in a heart that says Gooey?
I kind of want that though.
I'm making a merch shirt, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, you can make your own on your sites too. I'll buy all of them. So yeah. Stay tuned.
We'll just have a contest and see who does it better.
Yeah, I love
Do you want to be gooey? Coming soon.
I haven't laughed this much in a long time. You guys are awesome panel.
Make you squirt.
Whoa.
What was that? We're having extra panties. We need like the pennies for this. Triv, save us.
So my next one goes in kind of the not the opposite direction, but it involves a lot of glitter, vampires, and a really, 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 really sweet couple. We're talking Slay.
Never seen.
Oh,
It's
not
not
where I
talk
was-
about the treasure of Washington State that is Twilight, but whatever.
Me
Whatever.
too.
We don't need to be friends anymore. We're just people who know each other on the internet. I'll look up Slay.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I just don't feel that way
No,
about Twilight.
I forgive you, but you teased me with the glitter and all that stuff.
And
I feel like you teased me. You got my hopes up, and then you broke.
I
my
mean, I
heart.
could talk about Twilight if you
No,
wanted to, but
no,
is that
no.
technically
your heart's not into it? Your heart's not into it, and I haven't seen
No,
Slay,
no.
so just talk about.
Well,
Slay.
now I have to know what Slay is.
Yeah.
So Slay is weirdly a Tubi original and probably one of the best Tubi originals I've ever seen. So you have a set of 4 drag queens that end up at this.
The colors are beautiful.
Oh, it's fantastic. So
Wow.
they end up at a bar in the middle of nowhere. They get misplaced. They're supposed to go to the Twisted Buck, but they Twisted Tuck, but they end up at the Twisted Buck.
Sorry, what?
And this is
Okay.
essentially a combination. If you took Priscilla, Queen of the Nile, and smashed it into From Dusk Till Dawn, and you get this fantastic movie. But there's this really, really sweet couple in there that kind of forms over the course of the whole movie, and it is just. So the vampires, when they end up coming around, when they get like taken out, they explode into glitter, and it is one of the most
Ooh.
fantastically glorious scenes in the entire thing. And it's just got a really good message. It's a ton of fun.
I want to go that way.
This is vampires, you said, right?
Yes.
I just watched one called Queens of the Dead, which was by Tina Romero, George Romero's daughter. That was a lot of fun, but that had zombies in it. And I might want to see drag queens and vampires. Did you guys know, fun fact, that I've actually been a drag king for a really long time and was
Really?
freaking finalist, top 2 in one of the competitions I was in, but somebody had to propose to their wife.
Nope.
I learned how to tap dance for that. My drag name is Sunny Boner. And
Oh my God, that's awesome.
One I did was putting on the Ritz, and I worked really, really hard on it. But, whatever. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I've done a lot of drag shows. It's a thing.
That's incredible. That is so cool. I hope I can redeem myself after the Twilight snafu. But yeah, you are an incredible drag king. You definitely got screwed over. You should have come in first place in that show. Learning how to tap dance, it just supersedes all other skills.
That one, I've been in a lot of ones where there's not necessarily like they almost always will crown a drag queen because they're like the big highlight. But I've been in other ones where there wasn't necessarily anything for drag kings, which would be me. But this one I was super proud of. I'm totally digressing here, but I did Macho Man, and I came out in like army fatigues, and then it's really hard to strip when you're wearing a lot of stuff. So I stripped into like a Richard Simmons type outfit. That was really fun. And I also, another one I did that was hard was Sharp Dressed Man, where I went from wearing like slacker clothes to wearing a tux without you seeing anything. So I don't know, guys. There's an art to being a drag king. There is, and it's fun. So
nice.
Yeah. But I digress. Tell us about Slay.
So these 4 drag queens show up at a bar in the middle of nowhere. They have to deal with like all of the small-minded people that are like, oh, drag queens, what the hell? We didn't pay for this and stuff. And then at the same time, they're confronted with the possibility of vampires. There's internal conflict. They change minds. And it's just all around a fabulous time had by all.
That does sound fabulous.
And I saw Queens of the Dead too. I thought it was okay, but this was a much more concise. Personally, I think so. It's a much more like you've kind of got a lot of different stories going on with Queen of the Dead. This feels like a much more like it takes place in one place. I don't know, it just feels more of a concise, pulled together story.
I'm gonna absolutely have to check this out. This sounds super rad-tastical. What kind of romance would you say this is?
So it's seeing someone from afar and slowly, like, it's sweet, like, oh, hi, how are you? I'm just kind of a little drag queen, and it's okay. And then they come together and they save each other, and it's so cute.
That is adorable. Which one am I gonna pick next? I'm gonna pick one that, let's see. There's some pretty good ones here, guys. Do you guys want an obscure one that you haven't heard of before?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go with this one then. So I had some options, but I'll save the rest of them for my honorable mention. So this one's called A Ghost Waits. It's a pretty like low budget one that I think a lot of people missed. The good thing when I was trying to watch every horror movie that came out, I found a lot of hidden gems, including this one I think I saw on Shudder. So this guy,
nice.
He is hired to fix up this house because these people, I think they want to flip it or something. And they're just never able to because it's haunted. And the world of this movie it reminds me a lot of Beetlejuice. So you know how Beetlejuice, they have it very organized as far as the undead here, there's people in charge and you are assigned things. So this woman who's dead, she is assigned this house to haunt. It is her job, and she's not about to go. And the guy, most of the time when people come there, they just run away screaming, but he's just not scared of her. He actually kind of likes her. He enjoys spending time with her. She's very frustrated by this. On top of that, it's not good for her job. She's supposed to scare people, but she also kind of likes him. So it's really cute and funny, and yeah, just a cute, sweet, romantic story with ghosts in it.
Wow.
Okay.
Never seen.
Normal.
It's pretty adorable.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah. A Ghost
I like
Waits.
the pink on the poster.
Yeah. So I'll see if I can show you. You can see on Letterboxd, which is where I'm getting these posters from. But
always a good place.
Never mind. I was gonna show you like they show the makeup and stuff. It's cute. It's like not trying to be realistic. It's just cute, but it's very well done. So definitely check it out.
Aw.
All right, Carey, your number 9 pick, or number 10, right?
10, I
Yeah,
think,
Yep.
right?
10.
Don't we have 2 more? I feel like we have 2 more after that. After this.
I think this is our 10th, isn't it? Triv?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, because we had 2 left.
I have
We went
mine
around once.
numbered.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right, let me think. Okay, my boyfriend's back, spontaneous. I had Frankenhooker as my 8th. So this would be 9. So I have 1 left.
Oh, that probably makes sense because I had to move around your monster.
Yeah, I ruined your whole life. I'm sorry.
You discombobulated
You're
everything.
gonna fight me? Huh? Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah.
ladies,
you're
it's
gonna
Valentine's
come through
Day.
the freaking computer and fight me tomorrow?
Yeah,
style?
fight.
No, but I do have a question.
Yes.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe? Boom.
Nice. Very nice.
I had to,
Love it.
Breakfast Club is one of my favorite movies.
I also just love movies that reference Barry Manilow, like Can't Hardly Wait, or this TV show Angel. That's Angel's favorite song is Mandy.
Gotta love it.
Awesome. All right, hit me with something romantic, dude.
I am going with 2 cute, adorable dolls that love to be psycho. Mm-hmm.
Is it what I
I'm
think
going
it is, or
with
are you gonna bait and switch me like Triv did?
Oh man.
Nope, right up Chucky.
Yay!
I
got
love
the shirt. Yay!
I love Tiffany. I love Chucky. I love their dynamic together. It's just so adorable. I actually love Tiffany a little bit better, or a little bit more than Chucky, but that's just a me thing.
I love her. Actually,
Because the girl can slay.
Truth.
Mm-hmm. And actually, Bride of Chucky's my favorite
It's-
Chucky, or Child's Play
I
in
go
the
back and
franchise.
forth between the original Child's Play and Bride of Chucky, but Bride of Chucky is my favorite. I just think it's the most fun, and
Mhm.
I think, I mean, I like the scary Chucky movies too, where they're trying to go with the horror, but I mean, he's a killer doll. You got to kind of lean into the comedy a bit, and the addition of Tiffany was fantastic. She is such a great character.
Yeah.
She's adorable. I love her.
But is she
And I
adorable?
No, she's too classy for
can
that
be.
shit.
Fair point.
And I believe this is the John Ritter kill as well,
Yes,
right?
where he looks like Pinhead.
Yeah, which was
Mhm.
awesome. And wasn't Alice Cooper?
Alice Cooper's in
Was it-
Freddy's Dead, but I don't believe he's in this movie.
Okay, because there's a guy that at least looks like him. From
The
what I
boyfriend,
remember.
played by Alexis Arquette. He's got kind of a Marilyn Manson vibe going on.
Maybe. I need to see the movie again. It's been a while, but I love Bride of Chucky.
But there is Kathy Najimy from Hocus Pocus. She's in it. She plays a housekeeper. John Ritter, like you mentioned. Alexis Arquette. I don't remember if there's anybody else.
Isn't Katherine Heigl in it too?
Yeah, Katherine Heigl.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so have you guys seen Bride of Chucky?
I have. It's just been a long time.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Same.
to
it's been-
refresh your memory, Chucky, as we left him, was killed at a theme park by some military brat kids. You know, no respect for anything made in the 80s, obviously. So he's dead. And then Tiffany, she like gets all his little dolly parts, and she uses all her doll stuff to bring him back. And then she gets the Voodoo for Dummies thing and awakens him. But she has believed that he was going to propose to her. And when he comes back, he's like, oh no, I was going to fetch some money for that. I just stole that. And she's heartbroken because she's held out for him all this time, but Chucky's never going to change. Chucky's a dick. So she locks him up in a little playpen and gets him a little toy bride doll. Well, that just pisses him off. So then he kills her, and then she is placed into the doll. But they
And I love Jennifer Tilly.
They want new bodies. So they find this very cute couple who are going to run away together, played by Katherine Heigl and Nick Stabile.
Katherine Heigl.
Oh.
And they kidnapped them, and they forced them to go on this road trip so they can get the heart of Damballa, and Chucky and Tiffany can get their new bodies. So there's doll boning in this.
Yep.
There's
Very romantic.
waterbed kill in this. There's explodey birth in this. Lots of great stuff. Lots of great stuff.
Very romantic.
Yeah, the detective in this is also the detective in Happy Birthday to Me. So that's pretty fun. And it's directed by Ronnie Yu, who did The Bride with White Hair. So it's actually visually, it's another movie that I think people pass off as just like cheesy schlock. It's freaking directed by Ronnie Yu, dude. This thing's stylish AF. So love it. So good.
Probably why it's my favorite.
Exactly, because you got taste.
It's visually, aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Exactly.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say about it?
Nope, just that it's a good
All right,
time.
Shannon. Shocking. Do what you do best.
1990s It. Speaking of John Ritter, then, because of Beverly and Ben.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they're
I like
super cute. I thought you were gonna talk about
Yeah, like
Pennywise and Ben, but yeah, they're cute too.
I mean, Bill Skarsgård is cute though, but
Kiss me, fat boy.
like, yeah, like the poem that they did, like the poem that Ben wrote when he was a little kid,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
and then like them growing up to like have abusive or whatever relationships because Bev does, and then them finally getting together for real, like when they're older.
Yeah. And she always had like a crush on Bill, but then she realizes because he's the guy who wrote the poem that he always liked her. And
Yeah, she thought that Bill wrote the poem originally, but no, it's Ben.
very romantic. I also think the relationship between Bill and his wife Audra, who Olivia Hussey, we talked about her earlier.
Yep.
I think that's really cute too. Like, you know, and he brings her back after the whole Deadlights thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's just be grateful that they didn't actually have the one scene that was in the book.
Oh God.
Beverly.
That's too romantic for TV, is what that is.
Yeah. A little too hot for
A
television.
little too much.
Yep.
That's like, sometimes you're just like, wow, Stephen King, a lot of cocaine in the 80s, yes?
Oof.
Sure.
But we love Maximum Overdrive.
We
Thank
do
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Never seen that movie.
Are you serious?
Never seen Maximum
Oh.
Overdrive.
We're having
Worth a
a
watch.
heard that
Silly.
I heard
Plus,
that one was really
Metallica?
bad.
No, AC/DC.
Yeah.
Who made who?
who?
Who made who?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So good. So good.
My
I could rock around
favorite.
that all day. And I love me a sweaty Emilio Estevez. Like,
Oh yeah.
Emilio.
Yeah.
Well, anytime a Bible salesman gets run over by a giant semi, I'm game.
And the lady in it, the squeaky voice one is Lisa Simpson.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's wild. Love it.
Wow.
So good.
There's some great deaths in there for sure.
Absolutely. I used to always think that the baseball kid was pretty cute.
Oh God, being killed by a Coke machine too.
Yes, it was so good. All right, Triv, do you have any romance for us? Sorry this stream is so long. We've been over 2 hours, but you guys are hanging in there like champs.
Well, you know, we do what we do for love.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are ride or die. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My last one is Companion from this past
Ooh.
year.
I
so
love that
there-
movie.
Oh, I do too. I went in I went in pretty blind to it, and I was blown away by kind of the way that they played it, kind of the unexpected turns, and basically it's a kind of love. I suppose it's the kind of love where you think it's one thing and it turns out to be something different. And the power of love to kind of seep deeper than the programming, for lack of a better term, without giving away too much. So we can get away with friends at a remote cabin turns into chaos, and it turns out the guests are not what they seem. And
I like how it demystifies the meet cute and stuff like that too.
Oh, definitely. And just the relationship between God, the guy from What We Do in the Shadows. Yes, that one is so I love that relationship so much, and it's just balls.
Yeah. Wasn't the guy's name Patrick, I think?
Yes.
Yeah,
One of them
that-
was.
Yeah.
His
That
boyfriend's
was
the guy
cute.
from Smile 2.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
And he was in You.
Mhm.
I don't know his name. I'm sorry, it's something great. But
That's okay.
That's okay. We know what you're talking
yes.
about.
Yay.
But they're so cute. I remember for the Oscars last year, I learned how to do the whole dance they do from their Meet Cute. You know, where he steps in the dinosaur tail and stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So
Yeah.
adorable. But yeah, Sophie
I
Thatcher
love
is so
Sophie.
good in it.
Yes, I was
Very
about
good.
to say I love Sophie Thatcher. She has been amazing,
Mhm.
especially in The
Consistent, so
Heretic.
consistent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a lot of movies about AI and stuff, and I mean that's part of what I do for work is training AI. But this was the first one where I was like, no, like, is an AI created being really that different from us? I mean, they're all fired by like electricity, but you know, electricity is all the stuff that's zapping around in our brain and stuff too. And I was like, no, this character has the right to be happy.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it's the Blade Runner argument is, you know, the Philip K. Dick original story and all of that other stuff. So yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was really, really good. Loved it.
Absolutely.
I don't give out a lot of 5 stars. I'm pretty rare. I usually am somewhere in the middle with a lot of stuff because I think most things have value, so I don't do a lot of 1 stars either. But this, 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. And so rewatchable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that house was insane.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was.
All right. What am I going to pick for my last one? Holy shit, balls. A lot of pressure now.
Drum roll!
Drum roll.
Guys, that's too much pressure. Okay. So I'm going to go with one just because it's kind of recent. And then I got a few honorable mentions that I think are more ones people have seen. This movie, like overall the movie, the romance in it is the reason to watch this. So you've got Anya Taylor-Joy and Miles Teller, and it's a really cool premise. I will say the ending leaves something to desire because it gets into like some CGI nonsense. But for the romance, if you want a romantic movie, I watched this last year on Valentine's Day, it's really good. So Miles Teller is assigned to this very top secret mission. Have you guys seen this?
Nope.
Okay. He's assigned
I
to...
keep seeing it though.
It's super top secret. He has no idea what he's signing up for, but he just really doesn't care. He's told it's going to be isolated. He's like, yeah, I don't care. I'll do it. Whatever. And he's supposed to do this for a year. And he doesn't realize until he gets there that it is his job. There's this big gorge. Inside the gorge, there are massive amounts of monsters. Flying monsters, giant monsters, all kinds of monsters. And it is his job to make sure they stay in the gorge. So he is positioned on one side, and there is a person who's positioned on the opposite side, played by Anya Taylor-Joy. And they are not allowed to talk to each other. They're not allowed to communicate. But that's the only other person there. And it's just their job to make sure if the monsters come out that they kill the monsters. And at first he's completely fine with that, but he thinks it's just really cute how they observe each other. Like, she plays chess with herself and she dances and stuff, has a little dance person. So he gets very intrigued by her, and then they start making signs to talk to each other and then finding ways to like build this relationship even though there's a lot of distance between them. So great love story. As far as a monster movie goes, but watch it for the love story. So very cool.
Aw.
That's cool.
It's sweet. And I guess that's
I love Anya.
So everyone go around and you can mention whatever honorable mentions you just want to throw out there before we call it.
I'm throwing one out there.
Throw everything out there.
I'm throwing X out there.
X.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, there's some old people loving going on in there, but but there's a lot of, hot porno action going on, and also it may have been pretty grody to see them boning, but I mean, there was sustenance to it.
They were
there was
risk
a reason.
heart attack to get it on, and that's romantic.
Yeah.
It's very romantic.
Yeah. I'd bone old Mia Goth. Not the other guy, though.
Yeah.
Fair.
Any other honorable mentions you want to throw out there?
What about The Crow?
Dude, the freaking Crow. That was one I like.
Crow is an amazing love story. It is an
such a good
incredible
one.
love.
I didn't mention it just because I think that's one a lot of people know about, which is why mine weren't in any particular order. But that is one of the all-time greatest, like,
love stories.
and
Yes.
I just watch this endlessly. I love this movie.
Never seen it.
Incredible soundtrack. What?
I may have seen like the original, but I have yet to like see the remake. That's what I meant.
Don't see the
Don't
remake.
see the
Avoid
remake.
the remake.
No.
Avoid sequels.
No,
Stick to the original.
if you get close
What
to
about
that
Wicked
movie,
Prayer?
Fuck no.
Edward Furlong,
Okay,
though.
here's
No.
what you do. You can
No.
watch the first one. If you really want to watch the second one, I think it's pretty good. I don't care what you do with the third one. And if you touch Wicked Prayer or the remake, I'm going to get very upset with you.
Okay, I'll go watch the remake right now. No,
Shannon!
Oh
Shannon!
my
I'm
god.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do you have any
Oh
other
my
honorable
God.
mentions, Carrie? Did you just go troll true on me, Triv?
Oh my god. I mean, that's what someone would say after a hot boning session. So, you know,
Yeah.
with my
I've done it.
Yeah.
I do it like at least
What-
once a day, though. I mean, not doing it, saying, "Oh my god, I'm in my 40s, guys. It's not that exciting anymore." Anyway, Carrie,
I mean, not unless you had a French tickler.
I don't have a French tickler. I don't have a side hatch in my room either, where people can come out with a French tickler. I'm
Oh,
working
man.
on it. Working on it. You get weird with shit in your 40s, guys.
Yeah. That's when the fun starts.
I know. It's pretty
The
rad.
fun-
Actually, honestly, my 40s are like my favorite decade of my life so far, because you just own who you are and don't give a fuck.
Yep.
It's pretty great. I highly recommend it.
I'm in my 30s and I already feel that
Yeah.
way.
That's awesome. You got
Hooray!
a head start, dude. But yeah,
Absolutely.
it's also just great because like a lot of your friends and stuff are kind of in the same place. It's just, it's awesome.
You get more comfortable.
See, like right now, you're more mature than probably other people, but then when you get to your 40s, you're like, oh wow, you know, they caught up. That's nice. I was doing this back in my 30s, bitches. Like, I was still figuring shit out in my 30s. Anyway, I sound like an old person. So do you have any other recommendations?
I was gonna say Misery also. I mean, it's a crazy romantic because she's kind of obsessed with him and she did save his life.
There's a movie that
But,
just came out called Send Help that definitely has misery vibes in it too.
Oh,
I can't
100%.
wait to see that. I can't wait to see that.
So good. Absolutely
So I
fantastic.
girl got here. I just got here. French ticklers? Yeah, girl, you missed out.
We were talking about gooey stuff earlier.
Oh my gosh.
You really missed out then.
Amy Jane. Couple name for Dewey and Gale from the Scream movies. Gooey. It was there the whole time. It was there the whole
Yep.
time.
There the whole time.
I'm making shirts. Stay tuned. Anyway, Shannon, do you have any honorable mentions you would like to hit us with?
Oh my. Art and Victoria from Terrifier 2. Are you having that? And 3 even, I guess, because like they are like love each other like crazy. Especially like that post credit or whatever
See, that's the
scene
thing.
in.
With all of your picks, I'm always like initially like, what the fuck? What did she just say? And then I think about it, I'm like, no, that makes perfect sense. So, like the Shannon picks, they hit you like a minute later, and you're like, oh no, that's genius. But yes, good pick.
Yeah. Yep.
Good. Triv?
I have 2, and they're probably not like traditional kind of Valentine's Day picks, but I'm kind of a sadist or a masochist or whichever one.
Same.
My first one is Ready or Not. Like the fact that we start as a bride and groom, and then oh, we're in this together. Life is gonna rock. We're gonna beat this thing. And then
with Adam Brody
Speaking of
in this.
exploding,
oh yeah,
Wouldn't that be
exactly.
cool?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you think about the love that's going on between the members of the house and their waitresses, and they got literal arrows to the heart or face or other body parts. But no, you know what? And it ends right. If you're talking about in-laws, the way this ends is like the best end line if you're talking in-laws.
Love it. This is a good movie. I'm excited for the sequel.
Oh, I am too. I think it's gonna be. I hope that it has this.
She looks a
Yeah.
lot like Catherine Newton. I was like, oh, that's pretty brilliant.
That is. They did a fantastic job on it. My other one is Last Night in Soho, and it kind of goes with that love of a previous time and place, and a seeming person that loves you and can see you for who you are, and this vibe that you have for days gone by, and then things turn into something completely different.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot about like the love of nostalgia, and for her, it's that period of London in the 60s and how it kind of gets dispelled. Like she sees behind the curtain a bit, but also, yeah, there's like this great chemistry between her and the girl she meets in the past. So
absolutely.
Plus, there's a bunch of girls who dress up as the girls from The Craft, which is like, I've always wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Agreed.
4 of us here, by the way. So just saying.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Next time we do a stream together, we're dressing up like The Craft. So start buying outfits, guys. Okay, it's my turn. It's my turn. I am so sorry. After 2 hours, it gets weird here. I've got some random ones I'm going to throw out there. So I'm just going to open them up and we're going to go through them really quick.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm opening them up still. Shannon, stop being so impatient. Okay, I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. All right.
You can do it!
Here goes.
You can do it.
Nobody can.
So, Fresh is a really good cannibal one. It's really another one that plays on like the meet cute and the struggles of dating. Really good one. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. This is another 5-star movie, and I think even though it's really about the dating world, it's kind of like what Triv said. There's different kinds of love, and this one at the end of the day is your girls. Your girls who are there for you, ride or die. Ultimately, I think that is the most beautiful love in this movie, because without their friends, there's no way they would get out of this. Essentially, you have Sebastian Stan like kidnapping girls to like sell off their parts to have people eat them. It's sad, but you know what? You get through it, y'all. Anyway,
absolutely.
Okay, now this is.
I think we don't trust
Actually, I'm gonna
Sebastian
do this one
Stan.
last. Yeah. I mean, dude, the first thing I saw him in was The Covenant, where he's like, "Ooh, witchy."
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You can't trust him.
I don't. And then they're trying to be like, "Oh, he's a superhero. His name's Bucky." I'm like, "Ooh, witchy." You can't fool me. I think this is one of the most romantic movies of all time. I just love this. I think Seymour is just delightful. If Little Shop of Horrors, guys.
Gotta love Rick Moranis. You have to love him.
I wish somebody would name their man-eating plant after me, but you know what? We just aren't all meant to have that kind of love. Great movie. Rec 3. I'm not a big fan of Rec 2, but yeah, bring it on back with Rec 3. This is fantastic. It takes place at a wedding. And very romantic with chainsaws. The couple is really cute together. They do get separated, but a big part of this is trying to find their way back to each other. And you've got a lot of wedding set pieces, so absolutely fits the theme. Then we've got Bones and All. Do you really love somebody if you're not willing to eat them bones and all? Probably not. And everyone's into this Timothy Chalamet kid. Well, here's a movie he's in that's like, I don't know, he eats people, so check it out.
So you want to eat their boners. Okay, got it.
I mean, yeah, Triv.
Yeah, Triv.
Speaking of boners,
I can go cannibal.
Triv, this is the ultimate I love you so much I could eat you movie. This is Trouble Every Day, where this couple is, they're cannibals, and they both really enjoy like eating people. They do a lot of like biting stuff with each other, but they'll like bring people home and eat them, and it's all part of their whole like sex play thing. But when does it stop? And when will it go too far? It's a French film. It's really disgusting, but really fucking romantic. Practical Magic. I know it's not exactly.
I was going to mention that
movie,
one,
but this is one of my all-time favorite movies, and it is a love story, and I absolutely adore it. Plus, it's also a great love story between sisters, because, like I said, different kinds of love in your life. So
plus sequel coming out.
Cat People. I think both Cat People are great romances. I think they're both fantastic. They're both sexy movies. My dog likes that they got some incest in them, some incest vibes. My dog's a weird guy, but he's a dog. What are you gonna do? You explain to him that incest isn't okay? Like, dogs don't give a shit. At any rate, like, for the longest time, he used to have like his birth mom's picture in the house. I was like, dude, that's weird. At any rate, So, Cat People, it's really good. I love this one, I think, a little bit more just because I love that David Bowie song, Like Gasoline. It's so good. It's so sexy. Cat People are just kind of sexy. I just love it. It's really great.
Your dog pulls out his Crimson Peak to say hello during that movie.
But yeah, essentially in this one, if they have sex, they will turn into like these panthers, and they will only turn back like if they like eat someone. But the only people they can actually have a sexual relationship with is like family members. So like she finds out Natasha Kinski, daughter of the other Kinski, Malcolm McDowell's like, dude, we're related. We should bone because we won't turn into cat people. And she's like, dog, I would rather be a cat person any day than bone your Malcolm McDowell. So, it's pretty romantic. She's trying to bone John Hurd, the dad in Home Alone. It's pretty great. You got Annette O'Toole in here. Remember Redheads, Triv? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Shaun of the Dead. It's a romantic comedy with zombies. You guys have all seen it. It's fantastic.
Yes.
Night of the Living... Oh, my goodness. My posters. Night of the Living Dead is a really cute kind of romantic comedy. These two people, zombie apocalypse, find each other, and it's adorable. She's super cute, like in a Kimmy Schmidt way. Love and Monsters is another one. Super romantic. End of the world. He just wants to go find the girl that he loves. Humanist vampire seeking consenting suicidal person. Also romantic. And one more. Actually, two more. You guys, like, it's fine. Okay, I'm doing them fast.
I just thought of another one. Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh my god, that's stupid romantic. Here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. On multiple levels.
Yeah. Yeah, I like movies like that where it's like Tucker and Dale. Yeah. Do you want to say anything about Tucker and Dale?
You know what? You've got the bromance going on between Tucker and Dale. You've got the unexpected love that Dale finds with someone that was unexpected. You get the humor aspect of people being, running into trees and going through wood chippers, which is my favorite form of death and isn't as
Fargo?
used as much as it should. Yep. Okay, you got Fargo, you've got Evil Dead Rises, and where else are you going to find another wood chipper kill? There's a movie called Wood Chipper Massacre, and there's like one wood chipper death in it.
You should make
or maybe two.
Letterbox.
That's weird.
You know what? That would be a good idea.
Do it.
And then, other people could look at my list and go, huh, you know what? You're right. I feel like I need to get passive aggressive with a wood chipper on camera and, add to that list.
I agree. I think it's brilliant. This one just came out, but it's actually, I honestly think it's more, in some ways, it's almost as much a Valentine's movie as it is a Christmas movie, which is strange if you've seen the original.
That's a good one.
It's really good. Very romantic.
Oh, it is.
But Billy is a guy whose parents were killed by a killer Santa Claus, and now he is a killer Santa Claus. And he typically tends to move from town to town because he kills people all December long. But he meets a girl he really likes, and I just love that she's like stupid aggressive. These like little kids beat up her brother, and she like kicks their asses. I would fall in love with her too, but I totally ship these kids. They're adorable. And my last one, I saved this one for last because I'm doing a movie watch party for members of my channel tomorrow. So if you are a member of the channel, come and join me. If not, it's $5 a month. And we also have a game night and a whole bunch of bonus videos and stuff. But Return of the Living Dead 3. Another one that plays on the Romeo and Juliet with the characters' names. But this is awesome. Like, Melinda Clark is in this. She's like the sexiest zombie ever. But she gets killed. She comes back as a zombie, like all covered in glass and stuff. But this guy is going to go through anything to protect her and be with her. And it's just very romantic, guys. I started with Zombie Honeymoon. I ended with Return of the Living Dead 3.
She's sexy as hell. There's no doubt.
Stupid sexy.
Yeah.
Like, I would not look that. If I had glass in my face like that, I would just be like, ah! But no, she's pulling off. She's pulling off. Love it. Yeah. Okay, guys, we were on a journey. We talked about some romantic stuff. Some things happened. Panties had to be changed. We're better people than we were when we started. But I thank you guys all. I had a great time with all of you. You are tremendously intelligent, funny, and well-versed in movies people. That was not a sentence, but I liked your recommendations. We'll put it that way. Thank you so much, Carey, Shannon, and Triv. I hope you guys will come back again sometime. I promise I won't keep you here for 3 freaking hours next time, or maybe I will. But do you want to say anything before we call it a night?
Make GUI a thing.
Yep, this is fun. Yes, make GUI a thing.
Yeah, make GUI a thing.
I love it so much.
We're gonna make t-shirts.
And
Yep.
is there anything you guys
We're
are doing
definitely
on
right.
your channels that you want to promote before we call it night?
Shannon.
Me and Carrie are doing The Omen tomorrow, the original 1976.
Oh, I love that movie.
And then maybe like a week or
First
then
time.
maybe like a week or
Nice.
yeah, and then maybe like a week, and then we're gonna like watch the whole entire franchise, but like go back and forth because I haven't seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
She told me that. That's crazy. I have to see that watch
Yeah.
party. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so Carrie's gonna do that on her channel one day, but like first we do the Omen, then we're gonna go back to back, like Omen, then Texas Chainsaw Massacre, then the Omen 2, then Texas 2, and then yeah.
I love it. And Shannon, this is the first time we've ever hung out on a stream, but thank you. I'm so glad Carrie told me to get in touch with you because I have had just a blast talking to you. Like, it's been super fun.
Heck
Oh,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
free like anytime, like if you wanted to do a watch party, anything.
I mean, yeah. As we mentioned, not a lot going on these days. As long as I'm not at work. Anyway, Triv.
It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you guys. I think this is the first time I've talked to you in person. I think maybe there's been a little interaction back and forth, but it's been an absolute pleasure. You guys are such fun folks. On my channel,
Subscribe to all each other's in the doobly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm doing a collab with Lynn from What's in the Podcast. We're doing the second Care Bears movie that should be dropping on Saturday, I believe, if I can get it past YouTube copyright, because you know how much fun that is. And then I'm working on Heart Eyes later in the month. So
I absolutely love that. Those are all fantastic. Please, if you are in the chat, subscribe to these people. They are awesome. They know movies. They also know Star Wars, which I don't. So definitely you need Shannon for that because I'm not going to help you. And what's going on my channel? Like I said, we've got for members only. We've got a Return of the Living Dead watch party tomorrow. Wait, is it tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday? Friday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Friday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
And Danny gave me crap
Thursday.
about it.
Tomorrow
He's
is
like-
Thursday.
He's like, it's Friday the 13th. You should watch a Jason movie. I was like, you know what? None of those movies are romantic. So, whatever. That's what we're watching. Anyway, and then on Sunday, I've got my friend Kim coming back. She's my true crime expert. We're going to be talking about one of the most notorious serial killers in America, female serial killer Belle Gunness, and her disturbing
Never heard of
farm.
her.
Do check it out because it's going to get wild. We're going to talk about what happened to the head. What happened to the head? All right. So, yeah, it's intense. Shannon, hope to see you there. I hope to see you there, Shannon. My scary ghost voice.
Yeah.
Well, gooey forever. And until we meet again, blessed be.
Yeah.